Órale! Camping is where the adventure begins.
Going it out big, Petros and money. AM 570 LA Sports Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Going to Dodger Baseball from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth at 6:40 p.m. But from now on a Flex Alert, 2 p.m. until 5:30, we are live on location at the fourth stop of the 2024 PMS Summer Tour, and we are back at Brewery X in Anaheim. It is a hot day.
Back.
Yeah! Let's go. We are thankful for all of you that have made it out thus far on a Flex Alert, 2 o'clock. A little bit tougher to get out of work early, but we appreciate each and every one of you. Ample seating, P, and we expect to have this place packed by the time we really get humming mid-hour or at the very latest 3 p.m.
Well, as you said, Matt, before we hit the air, there are a few things stacked against us in this particular day in the hot August days of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. Number one, we had about an 8-day notice for the cancellation of our last venue.
Campsite closed.
And we will discuss that in a moment. We are on early with the Flex Alert.
Exactly right.
Flex Alert.
It's as
Cards are stacked against us, dude.
it's as hot as Brian Windhorse taint out here.
Oh, and that's a hot taint.
I mean, it is hot.
Oh, no, next taint is hot.
I mean, although I heard he's an Ozempic guy now, so he's got
Doesn't look like it.
he's got more of a gobbler neck going down. He can gobble LeBron's knob like that. Well, anyway, and it's very hot, short notice, but thank God for Brewery X that we fall into the great bosom of this place. We have an extra long summer tour show, about 20 minutes longer than we usually do today, so pace yourself. It's very hot. Please drink water, and we are hopeful for the afternoon, that the afternoon has its delight.
Man, wow, man, freaked out.
And the delight will include, P, free prizes. Ran into Brett from Westinghouse on my way in.
I saw him, yeah, he got his blades.
Huge applause for our man Brett, who has come from Westinghouse. He not only comes with his presence, but he comes with televisions. And we have got a 50-inch 4K Ultra HD TV to give away today, along with a 2-night stay at an MGM Resort property in Las Vegas, along with a $100 gift card to Superior Grocers. That'll get you like a dozen eggs and a gallon of milk. 3 pair of Dodger tickets to an upcoming game to be named later. And Brewery X gift cards, which we are told you can use today because lunch is on us. Lunch is on PMS. In good faith, lunch is on us. We'll give away those Brewery X gift cards. Tip your servers, please.
Yes, and thank you for coming, and thank you for coming early. We truly appreciate it. It is, it's a Flex show. There's no
It's a Flex show.
No hopeful music at noon. I mean, it's a Flex show.
Flex Alert.
Hopeful music
Yeah.
at noon.
We are hopeful
Music at noon.
that our YouTube channel is working. And it is. YouTube.com, AM570 LA Sports. Oh, he's serious now. Those glasses have flipped up.
Hey,
The AM570 LA Sports YouTube channel is up and running. Facebook.com/AM570 LA Sports is up for the old. And for the young, X. A double X.
Double up.
Twitter, X. We have got the AM570 LA Sports X feed. Also broadcasting today's live summer tour stop. We hope you can make it. We want to see you in person so you can win one of these great prizes. But if you can't and you want to witness greatness and what a Petros and Money campsite-themed camo T-shirt, flip-up sunglasses, Brian Fellows-like outfit combo means to the people, please check out one of those digital distribution sites.
in Anaheim.
In Anaheim.
Okay, and the other thing we have to do, because people complain if we don't do it, especially on the stream, is it's a Frogman Friday.
Frogman.
It's hard, though. We're landlocked.
Frogman.
I see water.
Just think if we were in Covina,
Frogman.
we'd be even deeper.
Some frogman slipped on his blackberry over his skin-tight rubber suit.
But on a Frogman Friday, the Petros and Money Show honors the sea, the Pacific Ocean, that we hope to get a good breeze off of at some point here in Anaheim.
Frogman?
We also honor the great Mike Nelson, one of our favorite characters in the history of episodic television, from the Great Adventure Show, and today is all about adventure. See ya.
I don't like it, Mike. This where you found the manganese? I think so, but there are many sharks here. Oh. Well, I can always tell when they're getting a little too curious. You have been in the water with the sharks before? Oh, yeah, lots of times. So far, no scars.
Todd Lights!
13.5? What are you, nuts?
Can't do it. God.
You Matt, son of a bitch!
13.5? What are you, nuts?
Half a beer!
We still got to take that.
Half a beer!
It's not the beer, it's the
You know
traction.
what that's like these days? You got the Navy everywhere. You got
Cut 'em off.
Frogmen. You got the EC2s with the satellite tracking.
Cut him off!
You got the Bell 209 assault choppers up the ass. We're losing 1 out of every 9 loads. That's no duck walk anymore, let me tell you. Forget about money. What do you suggest that's reasonable?
All right, Matt. Dieter Rule. Hey, we got an extra 20 minutes. We might as well pack
Right.
everything in. F you guy. Sorry, I didn't see the young man.
Might as well learn it now, you know. We'll explain it to him. You don't have to.
Dyer! Gonna get swept by the A's! Oh my God, don't get swept by the A's! Don't get killed by a feral cat in their Coliseum! Dyer! All right.
Oh, that went off flawlessly.
We've got a great show. Martin Jarmond is coming on today on the telephone to promote the first day of UCLA being in the Big Ten.
On the telephone?
Way to go! Yeah,
the telephone?
I can see the enthusiasm amongst you people.
Hey, we're in L.A.
We're in LA.
We're in L.A.
It's us and SC.
We're in L.A.
Bobby Valentine is going to join us on the telephone. I'm sorry.
On the telephone?
They got a special Angels broadcast tonight, players broadcast, Bobby V and Mark Gooby, and we couldn't have Gubazah come back. He was just here a few weeks ago with us. That's too much to ask. It's hot.
Well, they got to get her education. They got to get an education from Ron Washington. He moved the meeting to 2:30, could not make it out because they got to get educated.
So we have Bobby Valentine's going to join us in the next hour.
Bobby V.
And this hour, we're going to talk to a great Orange Lutheran head coach, Rod Sherman, the man that has been tasked to balance out a high school football hierarchy
Oh, balance-toi.
here in the west of the United States of America. Somebody has got to crack the modern day and Bosco code. Could it be the Orange Lutheran Lancers? Rod Sherman, who started the program in Colorado with all the McCaffreys, Valor Christian, is going to join us this hour. He is a product of the Tim Cates Concordia Masters in Coaching podcast.
I did a little research. I pulled up the pod, the Masters in Coaching. It was prior to last season, the 2023 season. Tim Cates setting the tone for what the expectations were at Olu, and I found it to be an incredibly compelling and motivational 32 minutes.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
That's a good 30. We're not going to go 32 with Coach.
No, we don't have that kind of time.
We do not have. Actually, we kind of do, but we're not doing it anyway.
Not doing it.
Anyway, we'll open the show by saying here we are at Brewery X. We ended up here because our original booking at the place in Covina,
Buenos dias.
it fell through. They were afraid that they could not accommodate us and our great sports talk community.
Great sports talk.
This is something that happened late last week,
For shame.
and we found out it was a shame.
For shame.
We found out, Matt and I found out last Friday.
For shame. For shame. For shame. For shame.
We found out Covina was not fit for service.
And we took that.
Personally.
We did take it personally. And frankly, their fear made air stink. They were scared. They said, we can't handle the parking. We can't.
Your fear make yes think.
We can't accommodate people at the bar. Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, they're cowardly and there's no.
Mr. Coward.
Did your master teach you how to fight with spear, Covina? No. Maybe teach you how to be coward.
Coward.
Thank the Almighty that our friends here and partners at Brewery X. Yes.
That's right. Round of applause. Late notice. Got this whole thing set up for us. They were supposed to be closed today.
A place that holds American values in high esteem, as you can see by the red, white, and blue balloon arches. Took us back into the loving arms of Anaheim. Now, we did not anticipate it being so hot today away from the sea.
A little hot.
But just think how much hotter we would be in Covina and how desperately angry we would be waiting at a bar that could not accommodate the crowd of people.
Salient point, P.
Thank you. Brewery X has proven over the years that in a pinch, X marks the spot.
In a tight spot.
We were.
In a tight spot, and X marked the spot.
So we are sorry for those of our listeners, and there are many, that we were not able to make it to the San Gabriel Valley, and we will effort to correct that in the fall. I mean, Matt and I, we are not proud men. We do an AM sports talk radio show.
Okay, 2nd down and 9.
Matt and I have done radio shows from a parking lot in Upland.
That's a true story.
To sell spatulas. Wow. Yeah. Now we have a camping/scouting theme.
Bro, tell guys I will give 10% off Yeti. Rest of day.
Thanks for the
Rest
Yeti.
of day, 10%. Yeti off.
Thanks a lot. We got this camping thing going today, and I believe Matt has some exciting things planned for later in the show. He's getting lubed up, so he really knows what he wants to do with all the stuff he ordered on Amazon with a camping theme.
I brought my knapsack, P. It's full of goodies.
Personally, as you probably would have guessed as a listener, I detest camping and, of course, see it as an easy way to be killed and or taken by Bigfoot and put in his harem. If you're a woman, Bigfoot will take you and make you his harem woman, one of them.
That's right, fool.
He will. And he'll kill the man and take the woman and take the children.
Especially if you're wearing fluorescent orange.
Or if you get off from the path. If you stray from the path away from the trail. So that's one bad thing that could happen. That's just one thing. You get cucked by Bigfoot and killed.
Okay, I'm going to take my chances.
You're lucky just to get cucked. The second one is to have your head slapped off by a bear. Now, we've seen this happen. And this is something that's terrible. And that could happen. Struck by lightning. Happens all the time. Some kid in Texas, happened to him twice.
Blows your shoes clean off.
Destroyed in some other way. Like what? Bees? Wasps? Hornets?
Did someone just say yellow jackets?
Yellow jackets?
Because bees, hornets, and wasps, not enough. Hey, make sure you get yellow jackets in there too, okay?
What if a hunter shoots you?
Oh.
Right?
Dick Cheney style. What?
I had a bad camping...
He's been dead long enough.
I've had a bad camping experience once in 1993 in high school with a group of stoners and heshers, and I haven't even glamped since then, since 1993. Just a horrible experience. I had to sleep curled around a dog to keep warm, and I'm allergic to dogs.
I didn't know you were going to talk so much camping.
Thank you. It took Matt like 10 minutes to open that bag.
Hey, am I a good scoutmaster or what? Look at that fire. Look at that fire. Huh? Look at that fire.
If there's one thing we need out here in Anaheim today, it's a fire.
Huddle around the fire, people.
So this is about, what I'm trying to say is, we're not in Covina. We're no longer at the campsite place. We're in a better place. But we're still keeping our camping theme. And this is about as close as we're ever going to get. So enjoy it for what it is. You know, it's
got a real effect going here.
It's literally It's literally like fake YouTube camping with Matt Smith. That's what it's going to be like all afternoon. So we'll have a top story of the day in the very next segment. We'll give away some stuff. We're going to talk to Rod Sherman from Orange Lutheran.
It was a day just like today when I brought my wife out to the wilderness and heard Bigfoot in the distance.
We're safe from Bigfoot here. We're off a major trail, not a lot of fluorescent, except for the whole motif here.
Pretty good, right?
What?
The fire. Feel like we're camping now?
Yeah!
Yeah!
This is great! I don't like camping, but here we are anyway. So let's enjoy each other. The community of great sports talk. We're on early.
Great sports talk.
We're off early. You can stream everything on Facebook, YouTube, and X, like Matt said. And Tim Cates will do Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck, right here at 5:30. Right?
Yes.
Right.
So stick around for Tim Cates. And a big thank you to all of the folks. We'd be remiss if we did not mention them here straight out the gate. Right behind you, the Ito and Oi Ocha tent. It is the tallest tent here, like Shohei Ohtani is the tallest player on the Dodgers. It is his favorite green tea, and he loves it, and he drinks it.
He'd be here with us if he could.
Sweet James Bergener would be here with us, too, $809 million, and we'd be drinking his Puerto Rican beer.
If he wasn't in a villa in Spain, laying on top of 7 naked models, this is where he would be.
That's a true story, by the way.
I mean, we are a close second to what he does with his normal life.
$809 million or sweetjames.com. A huge thank you to MGM Resorts. They provided us with a 2-night stay at one of their resorts. You want to go MGM Grand for a sun-soaked party scene? Great. You want one of the new luxury cabanas at Bellagio? Fantastic. And how about Sandy Beach living at Mandalay Beach? Oh, yeah. Show off your poolside only with MGM Rewards. Visit MGMRewards.com for details. Make sure you get your raffle tickets. And we went big time, folks. Dr. Pepper. National.
Where's the sign? Where's the vat of Dr. Pepper? Where's the soda jerk?
Be a pepper.
No.
Drink Dr. Pepper.
Where is it?
One of a kind. Oh, my fire's about to blow away. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper, too? One of a kind. Dr. Pepper, it's Pepper Thing. Chef Merito.
Usually wind is a friend of fire.
Right? I still don't see any clear bags with a bunch of spices.
No, Chef Merito has not brought us the products. Hopefully, financially, they're supplementing the show.
Lagging, Merito. You're lagging.
You know what? The Chef Meritos, they're a lot like Vic. They're doing some, they're getting up on the stars.
Yeah.
And rubbing themselves on stars. And, here's a taste test contest with Gavin Stone. All of a sudden, you forgot about the Petros and Money Show, huh?
Yeah, you get the stone bone in you. Next thing you know, we can't get ourselves a couple clear bags with a lot of spices for someone to take home.
Where's my chicken marinade? I like to use it as a bath bomb.
And P, it's an opportunity for someone to be a finalist to win $11,000 in our giveaway.
That's right. Your Southern California Toyota dealers giveaway. I brought my truck. Well, it's not my truck, but it belongs to your Southern California Toyota dealers. And I rolled it up that way. And the difference is, if you were here the first time we were at Brewery X, the truck was facing the other way.
How about that?
Right? It's crazy. And I took it through the bootleg gas station car wash.
Did you back that thing in, or did you come in the front gate over there?
I came in the front.
Okay.
So I would say that because of the camping theme, I was like, maybe just the car wash, the gas station car wash, so it's a little bit more of a rustic vibe.
Would have been cool if you would have got one of them, I almost said it, but then I saw that little girl in my periphery.
KC lights?
One of those cabins that were on the back, like the wood cabin with the big door that you can go into when you're in the middle of the wilderness, and you're like, hey, you look lost. Why don't you come on over to my truck?
If I put that on the truck, I have a pretty good idea your Southern California Toyota dealers would take their $11,000 away from us.
That's right.
And no longer sponsor the show, and no longer let me drive a molester truck. I'm sorry, Matt. I wanted to take a drink of water, and it's holding up your fire.
I mean, come on.
Well, thank you, Ronnie.
Gotta keep the fire going.
Ronnie's back in Burbank. We got DJ Santana, our promotion staff.
Oh, did he hit it hard straight out the gate?
We're going to be here for another 3 hours, and we're very happy that you're with us. You can stream it live or just listen normally on the iHeart app or on AM 570 if you want. Curl around the fire, and let's enjoy the afternoon. Thank you, everybody.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the 11th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
What is about to happen in Los Angeles this week is like nothing boxing has ever seen before. A card you will never forget, headlined by the pound-for-pound #1 Terence Crawford against the world champion Israel the Dream Madrimov. Tune in live on DAZN around the world. It's Riyadh season in Los Angeles. Don't miss it.
Hi, I'm Eddie Sanchez from Hungary in LA.
Hi, I'm Steven Nelson, part of the Dodgers broadcast team, and we want to welcome you to Dodgers Dining, presented by Chef Benito Seasoning.
Today we're going to get the play-by-play of Chef Benito's new Mexican ponzu asada fries.
Well, Eddie, it's ponzu, but the Japanese guy will take care of that.
Take a look at today's starting lineup. Chefs combining grilled nopales, diced tomatoes, red onions, cilantro, jalapenos, and yuzu.
Fresh and zesty with just the right amount of heat. It's like a Tyler Glasnow fastball.
Here's the star of the show, the Serrano Cilantro Ponzu Marinated Steak. Ginger garlic and Chef Benito's Carne Asada seasoning. That thing is my favorite.
Chef Benito's Carne Asada seasoning is packed with rich flavors. You have citrus, you have garlic, you have cumin. It's a triple play. Time for Chef to bring it all together. The fries on the plate and top it with that juicy steak.
Drizzle of chili garlic, miso, and aioli.
And of course, a generous scoop of that nopal pico de gallo. That's it. That's a win for LA. Chef Benito's Ponzu Asada fries. Available now at Dodger Stadium, but for a limited time. So get them now, or we're going to eat them all. I'm not lying. Oh, that's me. I'm Steven Nelson. Yeah. Why are you yelling at me?
Strike! Up the flavor. Is Eli still back there? Yeah. Oh my God. Poor guy. He's like this. Yeah. We can. I think we're good. We can.
No, thank you. Bye.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Scan the QR code and enter the Petros and Money Toyota Cash Giveaway, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
This is the Bolt. We went through 7 years of looking for sites and looking for opportunities. Without further ado, let's get going and go see the Bolt.
Oh my God. Hey man, I'm trying to eat something.
is, as promised, the Petros and Money 11K Toyota cash giveaway. So, sign up right here.
Here, the Petros and Money Show live from Brewery X in Anaheim. We are your home of great sports talk and the Dodgers tonight.
Great sports talk.
Tim Cates will have Dodgers on deck from right here at 5:30. First pitch at 6:40. We are very grateful of the people that have come out. We have a little bit more space. All are welcome.
You see the marks, it couldn't be anything else.
On an hour early, off a half hour early.
Isn't that great?
And right now it's time for the schedule manipulator top story of the day.
Top story of the day.
All right, I got a little bit of a shortened top story of the day, P, because there's nothing to celebrate with the Dodgers.
What do you mean? They're going to get swept by the A's.
They are not going to get swept by the A's.
Well, you said there's nothing to celebrate. Who thinks the Dodgers are going to get swept by the A's? Show of hands. Show of hands.
That's it.
Me and this guy. And that guy.
Why would you raise your exactly?
Hey! Stand on your. Don't let her. Don't let her do that.
Put your hand down.
She's a Cowboys fan.
Put your hand down.
She's not even repping Los Dodgers. Hey, I rep Los Dodgers. I'm from L.A., but I think they might get swept by the friggin' A's.
They ain't gonna get swept by the friggin' A's.
All right, you wouldn't have thought they would have got swept by the Padres, but they did.
Well, actually, I did think they were gonna get swept by the Padres. I was very excited when they were up 2 runs in the 9th, and Blake Trinan points to the sky, and then Manny Machado blew a ball to Mexico immediately before he could say amen.
Well,
but outside of that, I thought they were gonna get swept.
What are you gonna do, Matt? Since you had that one figured out.
Before we get started, I got my bag of goodies. There's a lot of great stuff in here that's going to be given away, by the way.
We have a whole segment, Matt.
I know, but that's for the merit badges. We got 15 merit badges.
Campfire games with Matt right here, 4 o'clock. We need some great sports talk
We're doing great sports talk here, but we're going to do it by pointing something out. Who on the Dodger station would come out to a Friday afternoon, everyone's drinking beers, having a great time, someone's going to win a TV, someone's going to win a 2-night trip to Las Vegas, someone's going to qualify to win $11,000 and say the Dodgers are going to get swept by the A's? Who would do that?
This guy right here.
I'll tell you who. A goddamn communist. That's who. And you're going to put on your stinking commie hat because you're nothing but a commie. So that's the first giveaway today, is your communist scoutmaster. I believe it's, I don't even know what the hell kind of hat it's
going to fit.
No, come on.
I'm going to look like a communist Jew. Hold on.
Here we go. It's going on. Will it fit?
By the way, I stick to my story. I believe the A's will sweep the Dodgers.
Commie! Here we go. Yeah, it fits! Oh, for the people on the YouTube, look at the high stepping. Do the high step, comrade. You wear the hat well. Very good, comrade. All right, to the top story.
Top story of the day.
Comrade Stalin.
Let's go A's. I'll meet you at the Hegenberger Hilton.
A little bit of a roll call, P. I feel like we may have done this in the past, so my apologies if we're resetting it. But a lot of things have happened lately. California has come under fire as being a less than desirable state.
Maybe
where
kind of communist?
A little bit of a commie
I
vibe.
mean, I don't know. It feels kind of communist. Can't have 2 or 3 beers on the way home after work.
You know, I guess he was just unlucky. I've done that thousands of times. What'd he blow? 1.0? I mean, come on. I believe we may have done this in the past, but certainly our state has come under fire by so many defections. Defections from the Communist Party to the fascists. The fascists in Texas and Atlanta and Jersey and Montana and all the other states. So I figured we would talk about our exes that have left us in honor of Brewery X. The folks that have divorced and left us holding the bag saying, we were not a partner that provided them with pleasure.
Are we talking about like SpaceX?
Yes, SpaceX is in this list. SpaceX is in this list.
Is it like Corey Seager?
Corey Seager is not in this list, but the Rams are in the list. Right? The Rams, they left us. They finalized their divorce with us on January 17th, 1995. We had been married for 49 years. They didn't want to celebrate the 50th. Instead, they found a strong-assed, horse-putzoed sexual dynamo named St. Louis, who shook his $260 million stadium and $15 million practice facility in Georgia Frontier's face. Exactly. That's right, Booer. Some believe she killed Carol Rosenblum.
There was a theory that she got the pool net and poked him
down.
And he was so old that he couldn't fight, and she poked him down with the pool net.
She pretended to save him, but she poked him down.
Long-standing rumor that she beat him down with the pool net, yes.
And she was elated to return a football team to her birthplace, St. Louis, Missouri, as the Cardinals had left for Phoenix 7 years prior in 1987. And there the Rams went from a punchline to the greatest show on turf, Kurt Warner, Dick Vermeil, Super Bowls, a Super Bowl title, but ultimately, like many strong, muscly, exciting at the time sexual dynamos, that roided up St. Louis, premature balding, man boobs, shriveled up testes, and they came back.
Well, St. Louis turned out not to be that great of a place.
Turns out. And we are married again. Now, the Raiders.
Well, in order to get married again, Kroenke had to
pay us a lot of money.
And take the Chargers in for no rent.
Exactly right. Hey, you want to remarry me? My boyfriend's moving in. My boyfriend's moving into our house.
Basically, that's what happened.
And he ain't going to pay rent. And that's what happened. The Raiders, still our ex. Of course, they are now on their fourth marriage, twice to the same person, Oakland, L.A., and now Las Vegas.
Yet, like Liz Taylor, many marriages still desirable to many people around town. I mean, Tim Cates is coming from Raider camp today.
Exactly right. It's the one that got away.
And Charles Woodson is here.
I don't know what I did wrong, but I let her get away, and I've never gotten over it. But you mentioned it, Pete. Here are...
It's like I was with Ava Gardner before she went lesbian. It's kind of more like that, you know?
As your business show of record, nobody talks business like the Petros and Money Show. Everybody knows that. Here are some big-time Fortune 500 companies
Advanced Finance
that have made us their ex. Some have left for Texas. They wanted the cowgirl slut look as opposed to Bikini Beach.
Well, there is something to it. I mean,
it's hard to pass on cowgirl slut. There's a reason why other people go out to Stagecoach.
Look at Stagecoach, man.
Exactly right.
They have a lot more fun than we do.
Cowgirl slut. It's what's happening in 2024. Tesla, SpaceX, that double up. Texas.
Chevron today.
And Chevron, they're gone to...
Today.
Exactly. Today, Texas. As a matter of fact. San Francisco, I believe, was the Chevron headquarters. But, hey, still California.
What about El Segundo, brother?
Exactly, El Segundo. And here we go, P. We lost
just there.
We lost Boingo.
What?
We lost Boingo Wireless.
Oh, I thought Oingo Boingo left Huntington Beach.
No, we lost Boingo Wireless. Okay. They have left us as well for Cowboy Slut. Now, I thought Blaze Pizza was a lock for us in California after LeBron James came to the Lakers and gave free pizza out. Remember, he showed up to the Blaze Pizza in Culver City and was there when he signed with the Lakers and engaged with all the fans.
Was it based here ever?
It was based in Southern California, headquarters for Blaze Pizza.
I never knew, and now they're gone.
They wanted that Peachtree ass. They're now in Atlanta.
Hard to turn down Nene Leaks.
How does Neutrogena?
Thank you.
How does Neutrogena leave us, P? Neutrogena. You think about California, health conscious, Neutrogena hair products, sunscreen, lotions, and they have left us for, of all places, the Jersey Shore. For Goombas, they have taken off. Figure that one out.
See, like, I could understand going to Texas to tax purposes.
Right?
Atlanta, I guess. But what is it for you in New Jersey? I mean, they are a bigger mess than us.
Goombas. That's what they got out there. Lucas Oil just took off for the farmers' daughters of Indiana.
Okay.
They have left us for Indiana. And on top of all that, we are your celebrity show of record. It's not even close.
It's getting to be like Left Behind.
We have been left at the altar far too often in the last 4 years, thanks to Comrade Haircut up in Sacramento.
Hey, I won't have you talk about the exalted leader like that.
He's got a podcast on iHeart. I got to be careful. He's got a podcast on iHeart
with
right now.
Marshawn Lynch.
Exactly
they
right.
They were just doing a commercial for the governor with Marshawn Lynch, man. Watch out with your blasphemy.
Celebrities that have left.
Pointing fingers, calling people commies and fascists. I don't know why you'd ever call me a communist. I've never worn anything. Make anybody think anything like that.
There is not nightly sex in the Hollywood Hills from a 180-pound-plus celebrity anymore because she packed up her belongings, her show, and Kelly Clarkson took it all to New York. She's I'm out of California. See you later.
Now, first of all, Kelly Clarkson, when married, did claim to require nightly sexual intercourse. And
every damn night?
Yes.
Every damn night.
And when somebody said that, every damn night.
Every damn night?
Kelly Clarkson was like, it's what I require. And I was like, okay, wow. And she, at this time, she was a more ample Kelly Clarkson. Now that she's on Ozempic and divorced, who knows what her habits are? Who knows?
Twice a day, perhaps.
Well,
double up.
But in the big town. Ryan Reynolds also ditched us for the big town, but he's a Canadian. So
Ryan
whatever.
Reynolds?
Yes. He lives in the big town as well. Now.
See ya.
Sylvester Stallone had been here forever.
Stallone?
Used to see him work out at the Malibu gym when I was at Pepperdine.
I thought he lived in Philly.
He has left, and he, too, has ditched Southern California.
Okay.
A man you have talked and a couple you have talked about repeatedly, once Southern California residents, Beal and Timbo. What tour?
This is going to ruin the tour.
What tour?
The World Tour.
Timberlake and Beal have moved to separate houses. Well, they have two houses, Tennessee and Montana.
They do pay for Beal's family's house in Rolling Hills Estate.
We'll take those property taxes. We'll take those. John Goodman left L.A. for New Orleans.
Well, just when he lost his ability to eat.
Right, of all the things.
Now that the ocean has turned to yogurt, I've lost my spoon.
Of course.
Who goes on Ozempic and moves to New Orleans?
McConaughey, of course, moved back to Texas.
It's like getting castrated and moving to Amsterdam.
Vander Beek followed him.
Where did the Beek left a while back.
The Beek left a while back for Austin. Yeah. McConaughey's been gone for a while now.
Well, McConaughey's at Texas.
Now, this is more your speed because you and your fancy folk friends like to go to places like Telluride, and that's where Hillary Swank went, to that swanky ski town. Telluride.
I've never been skiing in my life, but I have visited Telluride.
Of course, Julia Roberts left us a long time ago for Taos, New Mexico.
That's because her mouth was so big that people thought she was an entrance to a clown show and just kept walking into her mouth.
That's a clown
and
question,
New Mexico
bro.
is less populated, so it's much easier.
And finally, P, a man, as we wrap this up, whose products we have been pitched to promote repeatedly, even though all we wanted was a cheeseburger from a particular spot that we really appreciate when we go to Morongo.
Oh, F you, Marky Mark.
He left L.A. for Vegas.
Marky Mark did?
Left L.A. for Vegas because he wanted a more normal atmosphere to raise his children. Which is like the Las Vegas Strip. That's what I think of a very stable, average American upbringing.
You don't know.
Las Vegas.
I talked to Barry Odom, the coach of UNLV. And he said, trust me, Petros, off the strip, this is a different place.
I would imagine it is.
I was like, oh, for real?
On the strip, I got those guys snapping those cards.
Yeah.
Putting them in my face.
I got the people literally dying in the outdoor bar at the Golden Nugget. Okay. That's a great list of people that have left.
Many X's we have.
But for those of us that have stayed, God bless you.
Exactly right.
For California is our identity. And without it, we'd be so boring.
Every damn night.
And we'll be back. We're going to talk to Rod Sherman.
Rod Sherman?
Rod Sherman.
Rod Sherman?
Yes, from Olu. Next. Picks, the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code KLAC for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's KLAC on Prize Picks for a deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy. Back at everybody, it's me, Petros, here with my Toyota Tacoma. And so proud that your Southern California Toyota dealers are part of the Petros and Money 11th annual summer tour. And a huge part with the 11K Toyota cash giveaway. If you want $11,000, sign up here, right by my truck, which is quite agile.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a Meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMART. Hey Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeartRadio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeartRadio.
The home of the Dodgers.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Prize Picks, the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code KLAC for a first deposit match.
On location at Brewery X in Anaheim. We'll be here until 5:30 p.m. Tim Cates will be here from 5:30 until 6:30. First pitch against the A's coming up at 6:40 p.m. If you cannot make it in person, we hope you can. We just gave away a 2-night stay to an MGM resort and a pair of Dodger tickets. If you can't, you can watch us on one of three feeds: Facebook.com/AM570LA Sports, YouTube.com/AM570LA Sports, or at AM570 LA Sports on Twitter. And I'm looking at the comments, P.
Yeah.
And
Not much.
Hugo is also one of our exes. It says, I left for Austin.
Hugo left town?
Hugo has left us for Austin, Texas.
Well, he still texts and stuff, and he's still a listener.
much.
We don't care if you leave as
Not
long
much.
as you listen. I don't care about your taxes as long as you listen to our show.
Show's international, G darn it.
Podcasted on the iHeart Radio app. Matt, our guest here in person.
Foosball.
Our only one today because at the last minute, Bobby Valentine, ballroom dancer and inventor of the wrap sandwich.
Mustachioed at times.
Sometimes in a disguise, is only going to join us on the phone. He turned us down at the last minute. But we did always have Rod Sherman book, the head coach at Olu. That's the truth. Let's go Lancers. And I know the Yorba Linda head coach is sneaking around here trying to figure things out. Olu, longtime football star head coach here in Southern California and in Colorado where he built that Valor Christian powerhouse, coaching one of the great running backs maybe of all time when it's all said and done, Christian McCaffrey. But Olu is trying to get it cracking again. Coach has got his fourth season. His group of seniors coming around, playing big-time high school football, and it's always very interesting to see how these teams are built and how you guys compete and schedule and all that. So welcome
to your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity headset, Rod Sherman, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Coach. Let me ask you, are you a big camping guy? Do you like to camp? Do you like to get out to the outdoors and, get around a fire?
Get around a campfire there.
For sure. Actually, last week we took our team on a team retreat, and we went on a camping and river rafting trip up in Northern California.
Awesome. Talk about serendipitous. Fantastic, Coach.
What are we talking about? Lake Don Pedro? Where'd you guys go?
Dude, we went about 28 miles down the American River, and we had a few rafts flip a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
And,
like one of those 4-level Category 4s or something like that?
There were 8 Category 4 rapids.
Whoa!
Wow. And, but it was awesome. Just team bonding and guys getting enjoying relationship with each other and having fun and being a guy.
That's fantastic.
Now, was anybody abducted by Bigfoot or anything like that? Any kind of concerns about that going into the trip?
We made it home with everybody.
All right.
And just had a great time.
That's a huge, come on.
Everybody's back.
Because I'm really worried about that kind of thing. I mean, with transfers and all that and the fact that you guys are at a private school, how much more necessary? I mean, it used to be we played high school football with the guys we grew up with. And we didn't need to go to Lake Arrowhead because we'd been playing football together since we were 9 years old. And you see this a lot in college, too, with the transfer portal. How much more necessary is it to sort of introduce everybody to each other in these days and ages?
Yeah, I think Trinity League football can get pretty transactional if you're not intentional about the bigger picture. And for us at Olu, we want both, right? We're blessed to be ranked in the top 25 in the country. I think we have 22 guys with Division I offers. But that doesn't mean it can't be about what it probably was for you, Petros, when you played, about getting together with a group of guys, working hard, spending time in the locker room, growing together with your coaches, and our goal is to have them both. But you got to be intentional about it because it can become pretty transactional pretty quickly.
When we think about the just the two powerhouses, not only nationally, but they happen to both be in your league. What's kind of a plan as you try to draw it up? You did it at Valor Christian in Colorado, and then took on those powerhouses out there, and eventually got that to a spot where it became a foundational program in itself. So how do you do it in the Trinity League? Have you kind of figured out what the right way is to navigate this thing?
Yeah, I think you got to build it to last, and we're really excited. It's our first group of 4-year seniors. We returned 19 starters from last year. For us, we're taking the mentality that you got to play the best. So in our non-conference schedule, all 10 of our opponents are in the national top 100. We play 5 of the preseason top 17 teams, and right now we're leaning into our guys of how do you build confidence, how do you prepare, how do you rely on each other, how do you play complementary football, and I think that's part of the opportunity and challenge. So we're playing a great schedule. We're going out to Bishop Gorman. We're playing St. Francis from Baltimore, Maryland. They're coming out here, and that'll prepare us for the gauntlet of the Trinity League.
Just going to the Colorado thing, to Valor, and how you did it there. What was kind of your because again you achieved the ultimate championship while you were there. You built it from the ground up. Is it the same thing? The blueprint that you used there, is it the same thing that you can just move right here to Olu and do it the same way?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of similarities of trying to make decisions that are best for kids, trying to grow kids. I think sometimes you see in the college model right now that it's way more of a talent attraction model than a talent development model. And I think the challenge comes, can you do both really well, and can you develop the giftedness that God's given each and every one of your players? Christian was a pretty tremendous player, but he was a 3-sport athlete. He played basketball, he ran track, and I think those things have helped prolong his career. He lifted weights really hard. He was in our art department there at Valor, and he was well-rounded. And I think sometimes society can say, oh, if you're going to be a football player, you better be a football player all day, every day, versus allowing the different gifts God's given you to grow through. So that's our model, and I don't think that subtracts from what you want to do when you put the pads on, that this is a physical game, and we got to get ready to go, and we got to prepare.
A Lutheran without the belt made of rope. Rod Sherman is our guest, Orange Lutheran head coach, taking on the Trinity League and doing his thing. You have guys that are going, obviously for years, gone on and played major college football and pro football. You're just talking about Christian. TJ Lateef is your quarterback. He's going to Nebraska. Austin Pettis, one of the great Orange Lutheran players of all time, is on your staff as the OC and a great hero at Boise, and so on and so forth. How do you balance out the guys that are going to get a scholarship and go on and play to the guys that are trying to have a great experience playing high school football and are good at high school football. Because you could be an impactful player, even in the Trinity League, and not really be a viable player at the next level.
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest thing, to try to do both well. And I spent a lot of time in thought and prayer about how we can create a great experience for every single one of the players. Go play Bishop Gorman, Mater Dei. I think we play 3 of the top 4 teams in the country this year. But we want it both, and we want to find ways to have it all, to develop guys so that they can look back at their high school football experience and say, my coach cared about me. I love the relationships. I became the best player that I could become. And ultimately, the genetics probably play the biggest role of the highest level that they can get to. But that's what we want to lean into that and just try to help develop them in every area, but also not use that as an excuse to not be good on the field. We expect to win a championship this year. We are going to be great on the field. Our guys are working hard for it. So it's not that one minimizes the other. We want them both.
You mentioned multi-sport, and I can't tell you how many professional athletes we talk to that are older, that have kids, that say, oh, yeah, my kids are multi-sport. I'm 100% in on that. And so do you encourage it? Do you tolerate it? Because, it seems like, I don't want you playing basketball. I don't want you tearing it up, for football or baseball or whatever, running track. And so kind of how does that work with you? Do you encourage guys to go out for other sports?
For sure. We have an O-lineman that just committed to UCLA. Sorry, Petros.
We got Martin Jarmond coming on a little later. Don't worry, Coach.
And, I remember watching him early in his high school career out there playing basketball. He loves basketball. He still thinks he can beat me in one-on-one. He and TJ were on the same basketball team, and it was awesome, right? He's running up and down. He's having fun. He's doing that. It only helped him develop athletically in the long run. At some point, he would probably admit maybe basketball passed him by versus being an O-lineman. But it's great. There's plenty of time in the day, right?
No, you can make the league.
Oh, that drop step. I don't know. It looks pretty good. How different is it, Coach, to travel a high school football team? I mean, I just think of the chaos of traveling older people. What do you do with high school kids? Is it the same? They just play video games all night?
No, it is. It's an experience, but frankly, you get better at it with doing it. And I had a young man last week. We were on the banks of the river, and one night we do a foot washing ceremony. Just as we were trying to teach young men how to serve each other, and some of them are, take some time to understand what service is in that way. And I had a young man where I'm like, hey, are you excited to go rafting tomorrow? Have you ever been rafting before? And he goes, Coach, I've never touched a river before. Like, this was the first time I put my foot in a river. So, when you take guys places, you try to tell them why you're doing it. Here's what it looks like. You take their technology so that they have to be in relationship with each other. And you have fun. We had a night where we had a home run hitting contest, played dodgeball, and do those types of things that are just fun. And I think sometimes as adults, if we take some of those things away from kids, they find ways to have fun and engage, just like we all did when we were kids, when we weren't on our device all the time.
Would love to finish up with this. He's a guy that's been on the show multiple times. I'm fortunate I get to hang out with him every time we go to Denver. I work with the Chargers, and you tangled with Dave Logan multiple times out there, and it always blows my mind when I read his bio that here is someone who was drafted by the Reds in baseball, the Kings in basketball, and then played in the NFL for like 10 years. And then after all of that, what he truly loves is coaching high school football. What was it like going up against Logan, who's like a legend out there and has won 1 million state titles, right?
For sure. He's like some of the great coaches that we have out here in SoCal. He's at Cherry Creek now, and I think we played against them 3 out of 4 years in the state championship game, and he made us better. You knew what you were going to get. You were going to get a physical brand of football. You knew that you were going to hear his voice Sunday on the Broncos game, and it reminded you if he beat you. But we had some great battles, and I think he would probably say we made each other better.
Well, God bless him. And I thought all Cherry Creek had was wine bars. I didn't know they had any good football.
They have been the class of Colorado the last couple of years. He does a good job.
The class of Lutheranism. The great Rod Sherman, ladies and gentlemen, a disciple of Martin Luther and the great Lancers of Orange Lutheran. Good luck this year, Coach. A class act. We really appreciate you.
Thanks. Appreciate what you guys do for high school sports.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We try our best.
Thank you.
All right, Matt, we're going to move on with our campfire theme.
We are. We got
a big round of applause for Coach. What a nice guy.
Great for him to come out. Excited about the season, chasing a national championship.
Bobby Valentine didn't show up because he's scared of that dude.
Gorman doesn't stand a chance.
Gorman's going to get kicked in the nuts, just like the Catholic Church by the 95 Theses.
We got your word number song. Martin Jarmond, David Vassegh.
Fun and games with Matt.
Fun and games. We got merit badges to be earned.
I don't know how it's going to translate on air.
It's going to translate terribly, but it's going to be great for the people that are here. It's going to be great for the people that are here. Half the stuff we do on location translates terribly on the air.
What are you talking about, Matt? I did a communist high step that everybody loved.
YouTube.com/AM570 LA Sports. We'll be back for another hour. Come on down, see us. It's Brewery X in Anaheim, right off the 91 at Glass L. Kramer.
KLAC.
All right, clear, guys. We got sitting here with my Tacoma, thinking about that Toyota 11K cash giveaway at the end of the Petros and Money Summer Tour for 2024. You know, you hit this QR code right here, and you can get the details.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeartRadio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game, all season long.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a Meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
You can listen to live NBC coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Download the free iHeart app. Picks, the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code KLAC for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's KLAC on Prize Picks for a deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Just sit.
Here it is, as promised, the Petros and Money 11K Toyota cash giveaway. So, sign up right here.
Is the 11th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Mad, bad, and dangerous to know.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Now, on air on the iHeartRadio app and streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. Here's Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
I am most alive among the trees.
Going it out. Big Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Hour 2 of a 3.5-hour show before we go to Dodger baseball up in Oakland in the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. Dodgers on deck at 5:30. We'll also be live from here, Brewery X in Anaheim. It is the fourth stop of the 2024 PMS Summer Tour, 3191 East La Palma Avenue in Anaheim. We are right off the 91 freeway at Glassell or Kramer, depending on which direction you are coming. We would love to see you. There is still plenty of seating available. Is it hot? Yes. Are there umbrellas and shades? Yes.
Yes.
Ample food, ample beer,
and refreshments.
Plenty of great company.
Oh, we got refreshments for days, and we've given away some stuff, Matt, have we not?
We gave away a 2-night stay in Las Vegas at an MGM resort property. We gave away a pair of Dodger tickets. We gave away a Brewery X gift card as well. We still have a 50-inch Westinghouse TV to give away, more Dodger tickets, grocery gift cards, and the big Campfire Games Merit Badge Challenge 1 hour from now. So if you're somebody that likes to compete, boy, do we have something for you.
And I don't know how that's going to work. That's Matt's plan.
Terribly.
No, it's Matt's plan, so I don't, it's a lot like how we gave away the prizes at the very last tour stop last year. We just kind of,
Let's wing it.
We winged it. Yeah, like Vanner O'Wright. It's better when you wing it, what Vanner O'Wright always used to say. All right, so we'll keep the show going. We got David Vassegh in the very next segment, live from Oakland. They might sweep the Dodgers.
They are not going to sweep the Dodgers.
All right. And Bobby Valentine will join us against the the Angels are taking on the Mets. And I'll tell you what about the Mets, they might sweep the Angels. So we're going to talk to David Vassegh and Bobby Valentine this hour. It will be a heavy baseball hour of great sports talk, and then
great sports talk.
Camping with camp counselor Smith. But right now it's time for the word of the day.
He heard me with his words.
The word of the day.
Today's word of the day is ACC. The ACC. Today is the day that everybody is doing their big conversion transition. So if you were in the Pac-12 today, and you are anybody but Washington State or Oregon State,
The Pac-2.
you are in a different place with a different conference and a different address and a whole different set of rules and culture and all this stuff. And anybody in the college football world that tells you they know what it's going to be like this fall is lying, because nobody knows what this fall is going to be like.
Liar.
For anybody, especially these teams on the West Coast that are moving on. So they're painting the Big Ten all over the SC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington stuff. Cal and Stanford are joining the ACC. Arizona State, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado. Big 12.
4 corners. Let's go.
Now, today, the ACC sent out a tweet congratulating ACC athlete graduating from Stanford in 2021, Katie Ledecky, on her World Championship gold medal.
That's right, ACC, baby.
Swimming. And, there's a couple ways to look at this. If you're the ACC, it is kind of shameful to claim an athlete that never competed under your banner.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot like USC does with Allison Felix.
What?
Allison Felix, she went to school at USC as a student.
For shame.
But she never ran track there, ever. She was a professional in high school. Her brother did, and yet they act like Allison Felix built USC track. The truth is she never ran under their banner.
For shame.
It is shameful. So if you didn't go under the Pac-12 banner when you were competing, should they be able to take credit for you? Now, if you're the ACC, you could say, well, you'd be there drinking well drinks with Oregon State and Washington State if us of the ACC, with our big tobacco money, didn't save your ass, Stanford.
That's the truth.
So if we want to claim Katie Ledecky, the swimmer, who doesn't pee in the pool because she's got class, then we'll do it because we saved your sorry ass, Stanford. I don't know.
Dumbass.
I don't really know which way to look at it. I do think, does the Big Ten send out a tweet of O.J. Simpson, hey, we got a new running back under the Big Ten banner?
I'm going to guess they're probably not going to do that for OJ.
How far back do you get to claim it? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Is Oregon going to be like, hey, Big Ten, hey, Dan Fouts, Big Ten athlete, Ahmad Rashad, let's go. It is an interesting time.
That wasn't his name when he was at Oregon.
Bobby Moore.
Yeah, Bobby Moore.
So
what's your name?
We'll see how that shakes out. But very interesting. Almost hours after Stanford gets into the ACC Twitter.
That's embarrassing.
Claims Katie Ledecky and says hashtag champions made here.
That's not cool.
Well, that great ACC. That meet against Georgia Tech was something.
Oh.
Let me tell you, Stanford, Georgia Tech, that'll go down in the annals.
When Katie Ledecky went to Winston-Salem, she blew the chlorine out of that pool.
The Deke didn't know what was going on.
And then she smoked all the tobacco. All right, it's time for the word of the day.
Here's my number.
Number.
Kate's, get up here. Number of the day is 3. It's tank time, P.
Oh, okay.
It is tank time. Back into the bag of goods for one of the many things I purchased from Amazon.com.
Matt's not getting any of his money back.
I'm getting it all back. Listen, they're going to approve this expense report. I'll be darned if they don't.
Very confident today.
It is tank time. We did this last time we were here. I had to make a makeshift tank top because I let Petros down. He thought we were going to do tank time, and I didn't bring a tank, and I felt stupid.
Well, you set a precedent, and then you pulled back.
So here we go. Tank time with 3 tanks, one for each of us.
Thanks for nothing, man.
We start with, not for you, just the 3 of us up here. Petros, you're up first. Get on AM 570's YouTube page, Facebook page, and Twitter page so you can see. First one up, I'd rather be in a tent. I'd rather be in a tent for Petros. Next up for me, P, I will disrobe as well and throw mine on here so you can maybe tell the people what I got going.
Oh, look at Matt's built-up surf body. Yeah, look at that. Look at that guy. Wow. What? Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. He could play flanker for any local Pop Warner team. Once a scout, always a pyromaniac. Yeah. You know, I don't think that's very funny during wildfire season.
This is the worst fire we've had in 40 years.
Look at
And
this,
here
man.
I am
It's
making
terrible.
fun of it.
I wrote a book.
And finally, P,
Well, what about Cates?
the centerpiece of our number 3.
Cates said he only needed a medium.
Let's go. No, my ass. Get your shirt off. Get your shirt off. Take your shirt off, Cates. Take your shirt. Take it off. Kate, P.
Don't look at me. I'm in a communist hat. Oh, I've seen this one.
What does it say, P?
It says, snort pines, not limes.
Yeah! Tim Cates. Yeah, Cates, take it off. He's taking it off. Snort pines, not lines. Yeah, Tim Cates. Look at that thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Huh? How about the bag of goodies?
Now listen, everybody.
Beautiful.
This is about as close to camping as we're ever going to get.
So really take it in.
Take it in. Enjoy this, because we're never going back to Covina. And we never even made it there in the first place. We just came back to a place that we've been a bunch of times and ordered the same cheeseburgers we eat every time and drank the same beer. But we sure appreciate you guys being here. We're going to talk to David Vassegh next. It's time for the song of the day, Ronnie!
This is the song of the day.
Campfire Crossing is our song of the day. From artist Jay Callis. A nice acoustic rhythm that pairs well with today's theme.
Started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
From a secret location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier, this is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Petros and Money Summer Tour fans, ex-Brewery and Anaheim fans, are feeling you. Olympic flavor running amok, and the Golden Guys, Petros and Money, they are gold, silver, and bronze, all the precious metals. And hey, Alexa, play NBC Olympics Radio Plus and listen to NBC's Olympic coverage from Paris exclusively on the iHeart Radio app. And now, let's get back to the Golden Boys. Petros and Money show in Anaheim, ex-Brewery, y'all. C'est magnifique, c'est bon, say everything, the whole thing, and feeling you.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Big stage. When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeart Radio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeart Radio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Scan the QR code and enter the Petros and Money Toyota Cash Giveaway, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome, everyone, to the LA City Connect Showcase presented by Fanatics and Nike.
We are here at the Dodgers Dream Fields at Belvedere Park in the city of East LA in celebration of the LA City Connect Dodgers jersey for 2024. We're excited to be in partnership with Fanatics and Nike, not only unveiling the jersey this year at the stadium, but making sure that we have this significant community event and showcase and Dodger Day tied to the overall effort. Our Dodgers Dream Team players who will be playing in the showcase are being coached by Bobby Miller and Adrian Gonzalez versus Jason Hayward and Orel Hershiser. We're really excited to have them out here today to bring some real excitement to the game.
So you got to help him. Coaching for me is like, wow, I get to give back and actually talk to a kid and have an aha moment.
You know, I think it's just a great event for the community.
You know, that's something I've always wanted to be a part of, is this community, and hopefully be a part of this community for a long time and always be helping out, so I'm here to support it.
Well, I think it's cool that we get to show out the new unis, kind of get a test run for that. Cool to be out here in the community. Always fun to do that. Always fun to be around kids. Get to be a coach today. That's a start right there. That's a start.
I would just make sure you just stay on top of like keeping your arm loose, stretching, and just don't go in cold, you know.
The showcase player of the game gets to throw out the ceremonial first pitch at tonight's Dodgers versus Angels game, the 2024. LA City Connect showcase player of the game is Christian Hernandez Jr.
City Connect.
Day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
From a secret location, possibly in the Far East, possibly in Whittier, this is Vic the Brick Jacobs on the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Petros and Money Summer Tour fans, ex-Brewery Anaheim fans, are feeling you. Olympic flavor running amok, and the Golden Guys, Petros and Money, they are gold, silver, and bronze, all the precious metals. And hey, Alexa, play NBC Olympics Radio Plus and listen to NBC's Olympic coverage from Paris exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. And now, let's get back to the Golden Boys. Petros and Money Show in Anaheim, ex-Brewery, y'all. C'est magnifique, c'est bon, say everything, the whole thing, and feeling you.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Big.
Koen's Oi Ocha, Japan's #1 green tea and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. Big thank you to Sweet James Burgener, 809 million, sweetjames.com. Already gave away the MGM Resorts destination in Las Vegas. Check out mgmrewards.com for details on all of that fun stuff.
David Vassegh!
With an inside look at the Dodgers, this is the Vassegh Report with David Vassegh.
David Vassegh is our guest live from Oakland, California. City of Dope. Couldn't be saved by John the Pope. They are playing the Oakland A's tonight. The Dodgers just got swept by the Padres. Could they get swept by the A's? David Vassegh here to answer the question. Spectrum Sportsnet LA, MLB Network, and of course, right here on AM 570 LA Sports, your Dodger station. What's cracking, Dave? How's it going in Oakland?
It's going great, guys. Made it over the Bay Bridge and watching the grounds crew dance as they get this field ready for Dodgers batting practice. No sign of Freddie Freeman yet, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to play in this series.
Before we get into all that, Dave, and there's a lot to get into, you've been with this team for many years through lots of ups and downs. What is the general demeanor like after getting swept by the Padres the way they did?
Yeah, I would say searching for some answers is a good way to describe it. And right now, they've got to try to find some answers without their horses. If Freddie Freeman's not here tonight, they're going to look like they did in San Diego, with the exception of Kevin Kiermaier being activated today. There's a good chance with a big outfield, Kiermaier will get the start in center field. But offensively, it's going to look the same, and they're going to need to get better starting pitching in this series because the A's had the best record in the month of July in the American League. They've only hit 4 less home runs than the Dodgers this season. So they're a dangerous team. It's not like the Dodgers are going to walk all over these guys. They're playing really good baseball right now.
Oh.
They're not going to get swept, P. You had a chance to catch up with Flaherty, Dave. He's going to pitch tomorrow.
There are no walkovers.
Kind of what can you share with us about your takeaways of talking to him and what you think he's going to bring to this team?
Yeah, I just watched him throw a side session here. Actually, similar to what Clayton Kershaw does the day before a start. Flaherty was in the bullpen, which is in foul territory here at the Oakland Coliseum. No baseball in hand,
Classy.
Just visualizing being on the mound and talking to him in San Diego. He was somewhat emotional, talking about how he called his mom to let her know that he was coming home to pitch for the Dodgers. So he's really relishing this opportunity. And he actually said, I'm ready to bring some edge to this team. And I would say the Dodgers are desperately needing edge. They're a very nice team, nice people. They got to show a little bit more nastiness, in my opinion, to beat out the Padres and go into October feeling good.
That's a big one tonight, Dave. You're obviously close with Gavin Stone. We hear you yell at the Stone Bone whenever you're on with us, telling him to give you your number 35 jersey that you won in a bet.
A bet's a bet.
Bet's a bet. He's allowed 4 earned runs in 3 of his last 4. What have you noticed that maybe is a little bit different from what was a potential Rookie of the Year campaign when things got rolling this year?
Yeah, he has to make better pitches with his off-speed pitches. He has one of the best mixes of any rookie pitcher. The batting average, again, shows that. Top 3 as far as what hitters are doing against his off-speed pitches. So he's got to command those pitches tonight here in Oakland. And, he's, like you said, Matt, he's a rookie. He's pitching more than he ever has in his professional career. So it's not going to be a linear path to the finish line for Gavin Stone. And he's not a strikeout pitcher. I'm not sure that's how anybody would describe him. So he needs some defense behind him. And I feel like he's going to be benefited a lot tonight with the abundance of foul territory here at the Oakland Coliseum. He's a contact pitcher. Maybe if he gets some pop-ups that would have been foul balls in other stadiums, they'll turn into outs here because this is very unusual. This reminds me of Dodger Stadium circa the 1980s and 1990s before they closed in and put in more seats. There is more foul territory here at the Oakland Coliseum than any other ballpark in America. So that's going to be a factor in this series for the Dodger pitchers.
We got a lot of foul territory here at Brewery X as well. The great David Vassegh is our guest. He's live in Oakland, California. City of Liars. Everybody rolling on 20-inch tires. The Dodgers are there, and we will see how it shakes out. Hopefully, they don't get swept. Now, Dave, what is the latest, in all honesty, with the Freddie Freeman situation? And when can the Dodgers expect him back? If soon. Got a tough family thing going on.
Yeah, Freddie would have been out by now if he was going to play tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to make it here for this entire series, but his wife Chelsea posted on social media on a couple of different platforms an update on their son Max, who actually had to go on a ventilator because of how this virus has kind of paralyzed him, but seems to have turned a corner, ventilator off, and Max is breathing on his own, and he seems to be on the track to recovery. So that's huge, and obviously Freddie Freeman wants to play every game. He's not leaving the team unless it's something extremely serious with his family like this was. So our prayers go out to Max and Freddie and the rest of the Freeman family, but he's got to take care of that before he's able to come back to the Dodgers.
Yeah, no question. I know someone you're real close with, Dave, so certainly hoping for the best and expect the best for the Freeman family. Just kind of back to the series this weekend, and, we wondered whether or not that start by River Ryan was a showcase. Was he going to be on the move? Were they making a play for a Scooble or a Crochet, and he might be in the middle of it? Instead, he's going to be back on Sunday. Do you suspect that River Ryan's going to be in this rotation for a while, Dave?
For the foreseeable future, if there's no injuries, then yeah, I feel like he will be. And I could actually see him with the moxie that he's shown on the mound and the fastball he's shown on the mound to be an option for the Dodgers in the postseason coming out of the bullpen. It seems like he has the right kind of stuff to come out of the bullpen, and obviously has a lot of self-confidence. So looking ahead, he definitely is a key member of their pitching staff moving forward.
Little bittersweet. Would have been nice to have seen him out there the night before. Still scratching our heads over that one. But Kopech made his debut, and he absolutely mowed Padres down. 3 strikeouts in a perfect 1 inning of pitching. Where do you think he fits in, Dave? Where ultimately do you suspect he'll settle into that bullpen this season?
Well, Dave Roberts, when I asked him before the last game in San Diego about who's his closer, he basically said right now it's closer by committee. And Michael Kopech is certainly part of that committee, especially if Blake Trinan and Evan Phillips and Daniel Hudson don't get on track. It feels like Michael Kopech will earn his way into more high-leverage situations. So he's part of a closer by committee, which is a bigger question to be answered. Can the Dodgers win closer by committee? They seemed to go that way last year before Evan Phillips really took that job late in the season. So they're going to go with Evan Phillips, Daniel Hudson, Michael Kopech, among others, to try to get the final 3 outs in the 9th inning. And Kopech certainly is going to pitch his way. If he continues to pitch the way he did in San Diego, he's going to pitch his way into more of those type of situations.
Closer by committee seems a lot like having more than one quarterback play.
And that means you got none.
Yeah, you got nothing. David Vassegh is our guest at @thereal_DV. Dave, what is that stadium like for those that have heard so many horror stories? You've been all over the country covering baseball in the Taj Mahals and some places that are not so great. What's it like there in Oakland?
Well, if you were here when the Raiders played games, it looks exactly the same, except the green seats are a lot more faded. I'm staring right now at Mount Davis, which was built when the Raiders left L.A. to come to Oakland. It took away the great views of the bay, and it took away a lot of the sexiness. Hey, there's Kike Hernandez. He's going to go deep to Mount Davis
sexy
tonight. Yeah, baby.
All right, Kike.
Yeah, DJ Sexy.
Yeah. I got to get these guys going up here. Anyway. Yeah,
you don't want to get swept.
Nothing has changed, Petros. Literally, we're in a time standstill. The only thing that has changed is that it's become more dilapidated. And look, a lot of people, when you see their faces, they look kind of sad. This is not a fun place to be at, knowing that they're not going to play here next year. And the owner's not really doing much to improve this stadium because they are leaving. So it's a franchise that is very much in limbo, and the stadium looks exactly the same as it did 25 years ago.
First pitch from baseball purgatory in Oakland at 6:40. Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck from here at Brewery X. Starts at 5:30. Do you got Raleigh Fingers on? Who do you got coming on in the pregame show, Dave?
Oh, new center fielder Kevin Kiermaier will join us on the pregame show tonight.
Good job, Dave.
Hey,
Dave loves it.
Fun fact from Oakland. The first A to ever homer in the stadium at Oakland Coliseum, our very own Rick Monday.
Yeah!
Rick Monday. That's fantastic. All right, Dave, thank you. Have a great Dodgers on deck with Tim Cates and company. First pitch coming up at 6:40. The Stone Bone will be on the mound. And when we return, we'll continue to talk baseball with the great Bobby Valentine on the telephone.
On the telephone?
Thanks, everybody, for being out. We are at Brewery X in Anaheim, right off the 91 at Glassell or Kramer, depending on which direction you are coming. We would love to see you. We'll be here till 5:30.
Amazing, authentic green tea. Oi! Ocha, Itoen. Enter for your chance to win the $11,000 Petros and Money Toyota Cash Giveaway, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Visit your local dealer or toyota.com to learn more.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmart is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmart help you out.
1-800-LONEMART. A big thank you to our sponsors.
Your backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube.
It's time for Dodger Baseball on your home of the Dodgers, AM 570 LA Sports.
Dodgers Baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeartRadio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game, all season long.
The Petros and Money Show live from Brewery X in Anaheim, popping off and brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim Cates live here at the Brewery X. Stop number 4, the Petros the Money Summer Tour. I got the Matt Money Smith tank top. I got my shirt because it's blazing hot and I'm getting burnt. Thankfully, I got my hat and I can put this around my neck because I am getting fried out here. But we're having a great time here at Brewery X in Anaheim, our second time back here. And we thank all the folks, Rod and everybody, ownership, management at Brewery X here in Anaheim for the quick pivot. We had to go from one spot in Covina that we had lined up for a long time. They bailed on us, and Brewery X said, come on home, boys. Bring the show to Anaheim. And so that's why we are here again at Brewery X in Anaheim. Great crowd. We're here until 5:30. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Ito in Oyocha, Toyota, Barry's Tickets, Angel City FC. Love the folks at Angel City FC. They're playing in Fullerton the last couple of days. They'll be back at BMO Stadium. It is a fantastic professional women's soccer league. Check it out, Alyssa Thompson and crew at the Angel City FC. We got great prices on site here for you. We've got a 50-inch Westinghouse Roku TV for one lucky listener. We got Dodger tickets we're giving away. We got tickets to see the big Crawford fight tomorrow. What else does Petros have? We got Petros here and Matt giving away. We got Charger tickets, I think. No, $100 gift card to Superior Grocers. That's where it is. I couldn't think of what the gift card was for. So we got all that to give away. We're here till 5:30. A great crowd starting to fill in. It's been a lot of fun here. Out everybody at Brewery X. The 5th stop of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. 5th stop is coming up next Friday. Next Friday, August 9th, is stop number 5. And I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody right now where it's at because you're going to be the first ones to know. Tarantula Hill and Thousand Oaks. Tarantula Hill, Thousand Oaks, next Friday, August 9th, from 3 until 6. It's going to be a great time. Come out and join us there. If you're out in the 805, the 818, northern LA County, come see us. We're here deep in Orange County and Anaheim. Matt's doing a giveaway right now. I'm not sure what he's giving away, but he's giving away something.
349.
This is the TV? Not the TV. Oh, we got a Vegas trip. This is the Dodger tickets we're giving away. We also got a trip to Vegas for 2 nights at an MGM Resort. So got a lot of prizes, a lot of great things to give away. Come on out. You still got time. Bo Jackson's the winner. There he goes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to him. Congratulations to all of you for listening on Instagram, on AM570 LA Sports' Twitter account, on YouTube as well, and Facebook. So let's go back to the show. Have a great time, everybody.
Airbrush.
Or if you do airbrush.
We got the Fumadores guy over there.
Oh, I saw him. Nos encanta su camiseta, señor. Sweet James Burgener, 809 million. SweetJames.com. Dr. Pepper. One-of-a-kind taste, one-of-a-kind connection. Dr. Pepper, it's a pepper thing. And Chef Merito. The chef is in use still. No spices for the people.
No,
on
it's
the summer tour.
Unfortunate.
Not okay.
But we're here for another couple hours pretty much. And joining us right now on your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity hotline, doing a players game tonight on Bally Sports with Mark Gubiza. He's been on our show a few times before. Not only is the inventor of the wrap sandwich with us right now, but also an accomplished ballroom dancer and, of course, baseball player and manager for the ages, one of our favorite guys, Bobby Valentine, working with Gooby all night tonight under the direction of producer Max Linewand. What's cracking there, Bobby? How are you?
Wow, how could I not be live with you guys? I'm so sorry. I'm up in the booth watching batting practice because they just got through doing a interview with the manager, Ron Washington. So sorry I'm not with you guys.
That's all right, Bobby. We appreciate you joining us on the phone. And look, anybody who's got a live game to do, anything on top of that, is asking a lot. And we sure appreciate you doing anything for us. Are you excited about calling the game tonight with Gooby? That should be a lot of fun. You got a plan?
You know, we want to have a plan. If you have a plan for us, there's still time. You know what I mean? This is a first-time adventure. We're gonna be in that booth together, and supposedly we're going to be talking to each other and having fun. I'm not sure how it's all going to work, but hopefully it'll come across as something that's enjoyable in those cars and living rooms around Orange County.
Well, an opportunity for you to share with the people your inspiration. Obviously, Vince Scully immediately comes to mind, but for you, who were some of your favorite announcers throughout your life? As a kid, as a player, as a manager, were there announcers that really kind of stuck with you, that you appreciated the way they called the game?
Wow. You know, I grew up in Stamford, Connecticut, and there was a guy named Mel Allen who is just one of my favorites growing up, along with a guy named Howard Cosell.
Oh, yeah.
Who, kind of hitched his wagon to Joe Namath and Cassius Clay, soon to become Muhammad Ali, and had an illustrious broadcasting career. I like those guys. And, of course, Bells, guys. I came out as a 20-year-old and was in a Dodger uniform, and when I was out on the field, I had to listen to Vinny because everyone would bring their transistor radios and listen to the game in the stands. And when I was standing out at third base, I would hear Vinny. Well, I hope they don't hit the ball to Valentine. He's not very good over there on the left side.
That's great. The great Bobby Valentine is with us. He's going to be on the Players broadcast tonight with our dear friend Mark Gubicza.
Not as many transistors in the stands tonight.
No,
unfortunately.
no, it's Instagram videos is what they're going to be taking. Bobby, as we talk a little bit of baseball, we're kind of trying to polish this thing up for the Dodgers, who have lost 4 of 5. Did you find it valuable as a player or as a manager to have competitive games in September going into the postseason? Seems like, the last 5 or so years, for the most part, the Dodgers have had the division wrapped up by the first week of September, and it looks like maybe this year with Arizona and San Diego, they're going to have a bit of a competition on their hands.
Yeah, well, guys, I managed like 23 seasons, and I coached 3 others in the big leagues, and I never had the luxury of making that decision of whether or not it was good or bad at the end of the season to rest my guys and get ready for the playoffs. When my teams made the playoffs, they made the playoffs because we won the last game of the season, and then we started the playoffs, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've been up and down with a lot.
The Mets are in town right now.
Yeah.
The Mets are in town right now, and I just ran into Ron Darling, and I was reminded that in 99, not only did the team I was managing in New York win 96 games, but we had the pleasure of losing the flip on the one-game playoff because we tied with the Cincinnati Reds with 96 wins and had a fly after winning a Sunday day game to Cincinnati to play a one-game playoff, which we luckily won back in 99.
You just got done talking to Ron Washington. The Mets are in town. It's a players-only broadcast on Bally Sports tonight. Check it out. The great Mark Gubicza, dear friend of the show, and quickly rising in the ranks of friendship with us, Bobby Valentine, as well. They're going to have a lot of fun in the booth and hopefully tell some great stories and have a good time and have a great game to call. We've seen this Angel team be quite competitive, and then we've seen them show their youth as well, Bobby. Overall, what kind of job does Ron Washington have cut out for him, and how do you think these guys are responding to him?
Well, guys, we've been observing now for quite a while what's been done and what's been said. And from the beginning of spring training, Ron's been kind of building the physical and mental state of these young players to these days, to the dog days. That's where we are. And for the most part, the guys who are going out on the field, other than maybe Ward in left field, but no, I would say everybody who's going out on the field has not played the full 162 at the major league level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are called the dog days for a reason, because you want dogs to go out there in August and fight, and you can't lay down and be that kind of dog in resting because the season passes you by. And it's a tough place to be, mentally and physically. The guys all have some physical things that have going on. You know, you break down during the season, and you try to maintain in the weight room and all the things you do from losing it a little, you know, but you do lose it a little because this is a real job. So this month, I think, is going to be telling, and it's going to be exciting. I think these guys are ready to answer the bell.
You mentioned that 99 year and was just kind of trying to remind myself, Bobby, kind of what that season was all about, and it's all coming back to me now. Because we were just talking about this with David Vassegh and the closer situation with the Dodgers, and they've got a 36-year-old Blake Trinan and a 37-year-old Daniel Hudson, and that season you had one of the great closers in John Franco, but then you put Armando Benitez out there, the young guy that's got electric stuff. Kind of what goes into that decision? Because we were kicking around like Michael Kopech is now on the Dodgers, and whether or not, you know, he could end up being the closer for this team ahead of some of these guys that are a little bit long in the tooth.
Wow. That's a long story, you know. And the gig is, I think on the telecast, I'm not supposed to tell any old stories.
I'll do it. Tell Max to shut up.
So I'll waste some of your time.
There we go.
Why not? We got nothing but time. 3.5-hour show, Bobby.
Okay, so this is the gig, guys. That when that was transpiring, the Johnny Franco, who has the most saves of any left-handed pitcher in the history of baseball, and I think should get recognition for the Hall of Fame, was the closer on the team. And as you say, his teeth were getting long. The hitters weren't swinging at his changeup as much as they used to. His fastball lost a little zip. And we had a guy who came in with the bases loaded a couple times and no outs and struck out the side. And he was big, and he threw hard from the right side. And I was trying to plan the day that the transition would be made. You know what I mean? When the phone would ring, and it would be Armando's number that was called and not Johnny Franco's, because I wanted to tell Johnny before that game. But it wasn't there yet when I started to serve my suspension for wearing the mustache into
Oh,
the
no.
dugout.
Oh, no.
Okay? Yes. Okay? So now we go to St. Louis and Cincinnati, and Johnny Franco has a rough last game in St. Louis, and then the first game in Cincinnati where I'm serving a 2-day suspension, but I asked them if it could be in split series, so I wasn't not managing the team for 2/3 at a time. It was only 1/3 at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so during that suspension, Johnny had a shaky stopper roll, and we lost the game. And then the next game, as I'm up in the TV booth watching the game because I couldn't be in uniform and I was suspended, he loads the bases again in the 9th inning the next day. And Dave Wallace, who was acting pitching coach, went out and brought in Armando Benitez. And he wound up striking out the side and saving the game, and he became the closer.
That's so good. You dodged it.
It happened.
You dodged it.
But I wasn't in the dugout.
No.
That's fantastic.
The great Bobby Valentine, you're going to have a great night, a great broadcast, a great show, and a great game. We know it, Bobby. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the game tonight and have a good time. And when they tell you to stop talking, talk more.
Thanks for letting me hear some of your time, guys.
Oh, the best.
Thank you, Bobby. We
the
appreciate
absolute best. Loved it. What a broadcast that's going to be on Bally's West tonight with Gooby and Bobby and players and Shame on them if they don't let Bobby tell stories like that.
Oh,
Fantastic.
they'll
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen.
I mean,
that producer is very strong.
Angels Mets.
They have a very strong producer, and he's going to have a lot. He's going to have a lot in that broadcast. A lot of mustache, Bobby V, some ballroom dancing, maybe a rap wipe, where the rap
just flies across.
Yeah,
Like, get that weak stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Rap comes across the screen.
So in the very next segment, it's going to be fun and games with Matt Smith, Campfire Matt.
Oh, yeah, we need participants. We'll need participants. We're going to hand out.
He's going to do all this stuff at the break.
PMS merit badges.
He's going to line everybody up. Now, listen, we don't want anybody being flashed. We got children here. Okay, there's no flashing badge.
No boobies.
There's no flasher badge.
No boobies.
There's no weenie wagger badge.
No weenies.
None of that.
No weenies.
There's
no
children
booties.
here.
No booties.
No ass. No weenie wagging. No flashing.
We need competitive eating. We need knot tying. We need someone strong enough to have someone climb on their shoulders and hold them. These are the participants that we will need for our next segment to earn these merit badges.
Matt is very excited about this.
Very. I'm the scoutmaster.
He's been thinking about this for a while.
I have.
And he's in charge.
I asked Petros if he had a Zippo so we could light things on fire, but sadly,
I don't
there
have
will be no fire.
It doesn't work with weed. It's not.
Nah, can't have a Bic. Gotta have a Zippo.
All right, you're clear. Stand by. You've got a Morongo.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the 11th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
What is about to happen in Los Angeles this week is like nothing boxing has ever seen before. A card you will never forget, headlined by the pound-for-pound #1 Terence Crawford against the world champion Israel the Dream Madrimov. Tune in live on DAZN around the world. It's Riyadh season in Los Angeles. Don't miss it.
Hi, I'm Eddie Sanchez from Hungary in LA.
Hi, I'm Steven Nelson, part of the Dodgers broadcast team, and we want to welcome you to Dodgers Dining, presented by Chef Benito Seasoning.
Today we're going to get the play-by-play of Chef Benito's new Mexican ponzu asada fries.
Well, Eddie, it's ponzu, but the Japanese guy will take care of that.
Take a look at today's starting lineup. Chefs combining grilled nopales, diced tomatoes, red onions, cilantro, jalapenos, and yuzu.
Fresh and zesty with just the right amount of heat. It's like a Tyler Glasnow fastball.
Here's the star of the show, the Serrano Cilantro Ponzu Marinated Steak. Ginger garlic and Chef Benito's Carne Asada Seasoning. That thing is my favorite.
Chef Benito's Carne Asada Seasoning is packed with rich flavors. You have citrus, you have garlic, you have cumin. It's a triple play. Time for Chef to bring it all together. The fries on the plate and top it with that juicy steak.
Drizzle of chili garlic, miso, and aioli.
And of course, a generous scoop of that nopal pico de gallo. That's it. That's a win for LA. Chef Benito's Ponzu Asada fries. Available now at Dodger Stadium, but for a limited time. So get them now, or we're going to eat them all. I'm not lying. Oh, that's me. I'm Steven Nelson. Yeah. Why are you yelling at me?
Strike! Up the flavor. Is Eli still back there? Yeah. Oh my God. Poor guy. He's like this. Yeah. We can. I think we're good. We can.
No, thank you. Bye.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Big stage. When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Scan the QR code and enter the Petros and Money Toyota Cash Giveaway, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers.
like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
This is the Bolt. We went through 7 years of looking for sites and looking for opportunities. Without further ado, let's get going and go see the Bolt.
Oh my God. Hey man, I'm trying to eat some.
Personally.
For shame. Man, wow, man, freaked out. All great things grow wild and free.
Strong it out, Vic. Petros and Money.
Thank you,
AM
Russ.
570 LA Sports Live everywhere on the iHeart Radio app. Making our way to 5:30, over halfway through.
Oh, like Bobby Valentine said, Matt, these are the dog days of baseball, and they're the dog days of great sports talk. And we've got to haul and pull our way through the next hour and a half.
And we will.
Tim Cates with Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck.
Oh, Kim Taints.
Right here. And we're all very excited about that. We got our tank tops that Matt got us on Amazon. I'm wearing my communist hat.
You commie.
Because I believe the A's will sweep and with the hammer and sickle on it that Matt bought me. I've had a couple of these in my life that I purchased from the Union War Surplus, which used to be a store in San Pedro on 6th Street. We've had so much fun here at Brewery X. A big thank you to Moses and Wacko and Ricky.
Bang up job.
And Social Matt and Bert and Ronnie Facio back in the studio.
Wake up, Bert.
And our promotions guy, Dave Weiss. All of our friends for coming out and being part of this. We only had a few days to promote this, so the fact that people came out to hang out after we were jettisoned by our original. Matt and I were Mary and Joseph. I don't know which one of us was pregnant, but, there was no room at the inn for Matt and I.
I will accept God's seed.
Yeah, and you should.
Right?
I mean, you're chosen. And we did not have to sleep in a manger and amongst the donkey and cow dung. We're here at Brewery X.
Where is my myrrh?
A much better. Your frankincense and myrrh.
Where is my myrrh?
It doesn't actually show up in Bethlehem, Matt. That's it showed up.
Where is it?
The king showed up months later, actually. But you got your shepherds in the house.
I'll take my shepherds.
In the house.
In the house.
What have we given away so far?
So far, we have given away a 2-night stay at an MGM resort in Las Vegas. We've given away 2 pair of our 3 pair of Dodger tickets to give away, a Brewery X gift card, and still to come, we got to give away.
I mean, we're only on for another hour or so.
50-inch Westinghouse TV.
Oh my God! And the Westinghouse guy's here.
Brett is here.
Brett with his Oakley blades. He looks like Dick Tomey.
Damn right.
That guy sleeps on a mountain of televisions.
He will give away a 50-inch Westinghouse 4K HD
The man
Ultra
on the
HD
silver
TV.
Mountain.
A $100 gift card to Superior Grocers, and we got more Brewery X gift cards. So come on down, see us. We'd love to see you. We appreciate all of you. Been a bit of a scrambled drill.
I want to know what kind of party that is, Matt. Like, what's going on over there? Like, that's not our party. They were reserved for themselves, and I got nothing against those people at all.
No, they're here. They're partying. No. They won Dodger tickets earlier.
But they look like a nice, what were they celebrating?
Buttoned up. I'm going to go engagement. I'm going to go engagement party.
I'm going to go retirement. What are you
guys?
What are you guys? What are you celebrating? What are we celebrating over there? Birthday?
I think they said per diem.
We all got one.
What did they say?
What do we sell? Somebody translate. We're wearing headphones. We can't hear. What are they celebrating?
What is it? Weiss, what are they celebrating?
Oh, it's a work party.
Just let's get out of work early and get loaded.
Well, that's a great reason. That's what we're here. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Oh, here we go. What is it?
We're going to talk to her.
Yeah. Come here, real quick. What is it that you're? Hold on. Let's. What are you celebrating?
All right. Put these on. All right, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am?
So we're celebrating
the
summer tour.
Bert, fix it now.
But we really are celebrating freedom.
Let's go, America.
And working hard.
That's right. We work hard in America. Hardest working country.
When we have meetings, we have meetings.
Yeah! There we go. Look at that. Oh, drop the mic moment.
Nobody meets like the people that didn't introduce themselves to us. Nobody meets harder than them.
Freedom, working hard,
patriotism.
And this is our meeting with beers.
Way to go.
There we go.
What a kick-ass group of people.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for being here, guys.
We love
God
you.
bless you. Thank you for being part of Great Sports Talk. All right.
Great Sports Talk.
It is time for camp counselor Matt Smith, the voice of the Bolts.
All right.
Riding the wave of the Chargers' popularity in camp under Jim Harbaugh, Matt Smith has taken to Amazon and really tried to bump up our camping theme because we were supposed to be at a campsite brewing company today. We're here, but we still got our vibe and our theme on YouTube, on X, on Facebook, and right here at Brewery X, and on the iHeartRadio app.
And you are going to want to get to Facebook, YouTube, or X right now, AM 570 LA Sports, because we're going to give out our merit badges. We purchased a 15-pack of merit badges. I was able to kind of line up maybe a couple competitions we could have.
And so Matt's been working.
Our listeners, yes.
During the breaks, Matt usually just stands here and gives away prizes and then works the crowd later. But he's been working the crowd early to try to get people to come up here and be part of this wet, hot American summer camp style that we got going on.
First event of the wet, hot American summer. We're celebrating freedom. Okay, so we're celebrating freedom.
And the summer tour.
I need 3 eaters. I need someone to earn the eating patch.
3 eaters?
Who can dust a piece of pizza before anybody else? Who wants to compete? Here we go. I feel bad.
All right, I don't want any dough barf, okay?
No dough barf.
I already had one of those. I mean, it's been 6 days.
Let's go. Kiss shirt, get in here. First 3 people to step in here.
All right.
1, 2, and hold on. You don't win it. You got to eat the pizza.
The young lady.
And the lady. Here we go.
Not you,
All
Bo
right,
Jackson.
Yes, exactly.
You go back to Auburn.
Yeah, by the way, Bo Jackson already won something.
Yeah, get out of here.
So let's get Bo Jackson out. Let's get Bo Jackson out.
Yeah,
Come on in. Here we go.
The young lady with the bad knee.
Here we go.
The
Young
kiss
lady,
guy.
bad knee, kiss guy, And, all right, here we go.
And
one of you want to grab, because I don't want to touch your pizza, so you grab the piece, grab the corner, and rip that thing off.
The young mustache
There we
guy.
go. Pull that thing off. Get it out of there.
So we got
There
3
you go.
contestants.
All right, so here you go. You got the plate. You get the paper.
We have a young lady who looks like she could play Olympic volleyball.
No doubt.
Despite the knee injury.
Oh, they want them on the stage. Oh, they're going to be on the stage behind us.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. All right.
Why?
For the eating badge, for the Petros and Money Campsite Eating Merit Badge, first person to dust the whole piece of pizza, and we're going to do this official, Pete. They got to give us the tongue. Nothing left in there.
Oh, that's so gross.
Nothing left in there.
And
All right.
Matt is the voice of the Bolts. He'll be calling play-by-play.
All right, here we go, everybody. A round of applause for our competitors. Winning the fork and
Wait,
knife.
do they have to eat the crust?
Yes, whole thing. Absolutely.
Because what if you just
whole
fling the
thing.
crust into the reservoir?
That'll win you the telescope badge as well.
Got it,
No,
okay.
no. Here we go. All right, first one to finish, everybody. On the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this. All right,
All
we got a
right.
big
Oh, my
bite.
God,
We got
look at that
small
guy.
bites here. Oh, he's got half the piece down on the left. Our volleyball
Oh, look at
player.
it. Oh, she's got- yeah,
she's
that's a
now
good
got
bite.
the typewriter. Kind of. Oh, our guy in the Kiss shirt
this
is
guy.
he's suffering.
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
suffering.
But he wanted it bad.
Absolutely, he wanted it bad. I don't think anyone's touching our guy on the left.
No,
he
this
is
guy's. But you know what? He could be
mouthful.
slowing.
He's got a mouthful, so
Yeah,
he's got to chew and swallow.
It's a dry, doughy
Exactly
death.
right. Exactly. Now, you know what? Everybody's almost. Although our guy on the left with the Brewery X shirt, he's got a lead, but now our Kiss guy is catching up. He's no joke.
My man, we had
here we go.
to shut the show down. Somebody died in a competitive
Somebody
eating
showed-
contest.
No, you got to eat it. Got to go. Oh, look at this. We didn't think.
Oh,
He's
my
gotta,
God.
He's got to chew and swallow. He's got to chew and swallow. You don't get the beer. We're still working. He's choking. Come on.
Don't they
You're
get,
still in this.
Don't they
You're
get to
still in
have
this.
a water? Isn't
I
that
didn't think
part
that
of?
far ahead. I did not think that far ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is
He's
just
close.
a terrible
He's
ending.
close. And I think we're up.
I wanna rock and roll all
There you go, sir.
night
All right.
and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Way to go, Kiss guy.
For the effort, you will get the row the boat badge, and you will get the start a barbecue badge.
Yeah, because we can't. Last time we tried to start a fire, we were threatened with termination.
All right, P.
Great job, everybody. Thank you for
Well, round of
participating.
applause for everybody.
Way
All
to
right,
go.
Campfire Games on the Petros and Money Show. All
What's
right.
the matter with you? Well, I had
Here we go.
indigestion all weekend. It's just.
Okay. This one I'm excited about, P.
I mean, that was pretty good, Matt. That
was
worked
great.
out pretty good.
Hey,
I mean, I would say right now, you're
feeling-
in the bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
how about this one? Stretching badge.
Oh, let's stretch.
Let's get a deep stretch.
Who wants to stretch?
We got 3 competitors.
I want to stretch.
Who can get?
I'll stretch. I'll outstretch anybody.
I want the deepest stretch. We need who can get
Who's
the
gonna outstretch
deepest-
me?
Who's going to? All right, you're in, P. You got to outstretch P.
Right here.
In order. So here we go. We're going to go. Let's just line it up. You got to outstretch P. Can we do it on the front, Kates, instead? Front of the stage instead of back of the stage, so we can get it on the cameras. Yeah, you're in. Hey, let's see. Can you get your palms on the ground? Look at that, with straight legs. Can you? Oh, we got one over here. We got one over here already. Look at that. Now, can you get your palms on the ground, and can you get your head between your legs with that stretch? Yeah. Oh, God. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at her. All right. We got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. It's Petros. And we got a winner with this young lady right here. Come get your badge. Look at that.
Way to go.
Phenomenal stretching. The yogis.
Good stretch. Good stretch.
Fantastic. All right. Here we go, P. Now, this one I'm going to say. I'm going to roll the... maybe I don't do this one yet because I'm a little nervous. All right. Who has got 20/20 vision? I need someone with 20/20 vision. 20/20 vision.
The guy that drove from Ventura.
Right?
And Russ.
You have perfect vision?
And look at Russ.
All right.
Russ has got the Utah shirt.
Okay. Here we go. Let's go. All right, sir. Here we
The
go.
volleyball girl's going to get more pizza.
As she should. All right, sir. Here we go. This is the binoculars badge. The binoculars badge. I want you to put the binocs.
I thought that was more of a voyeur thing.
All right. Well, maybe
No,
we'll...
no. I got you. You got no.
So here we go. Here's your binocs.
Matt brought his binoculars.
Here's your binocs.
That's how he does radio.
I want you to read me one item from the Common Ground Mexican menu. You're going to want to turn those around. Yeah, there you go. Turn those around. There we go. Can you read me one item from the Common Ground menu to earn the binoculars badge? Really? How about some detail?
Matt. He
How
got
about
you.
some detail?
That's
Give
like
me some detail.
That's like Tin Gup when they hit it down the asphalt, Matt.
Give me some detail, right? Loaded fries.
Okay.
Congratulations, sir. You've won the binoculars
What about
badge.
Russ?
Russ is in. All right, Russ, here we go. Russ, you have an opportunity to win the orienteering badge, Russ.
What's that?
Orienteering. That is, do you know directions? Can you figure out which direction is which? That means.
Oh, we're right by the freeway. This will be easy.
Right? I'm going to open my compass, and I'm going to ask you to point in a direction. And if you are at least relatively close,
Oh, you're going to lose.
you will win the orienteering badge. All right. So I would like you.
Check the sun.
Here we go. Here we go.
Matt, this is working out a lot better than I thought it would.
Right? And I'm sure it's great for our listening
And I'm
audience.
sitting here with a hammer and sickle on my head saying,
That's right, comrade. All right, you ready, Russ?
Funeral in Berlin.
Ready, Russ? For the orienteering badge, I want you to point west. I want you to point west. West. Yeah! West is right.
The West
there.
is the best.
There we go. Congratulations,
Way to go, Russ.
All right. Can I get 2 participants? I need one.
I'll do it. They can do it.
Here we go. They can do it? All right.
Yeah, they can.
All right. I'm
not taking off my sock, though.
All right. Petros is going to keep his foot on.
I'll take my sock.
For the first aid badge, I need someone who thinks they can do a legit ankle wrap on his crippled, cadaver-boned foot. And Petros will determine. Come on up here, Cowboy fan. Here we go. Come on up, Cowboy fan. I want to see.
it's scarred
we already
here.
got. Here we go. I'm sorry.
Scarred here.
Here we go. All right,
Well,
ready?
maybe they could do both.
You think you can do a good wrap? All right, here we go. If Petros, she will determine whether or not she does a legit wrap on your ankle, and if in fact you do, you will win the first aid merit badge.
Say it again. You're not being timed, but
You're not being timed.
We wouldn't want it to take too long.
It's just whether or not we believe you can do a legitimate ankle wrap.
I don't got to run down on the
with the
kickoff
Spanish.
against UNLV or anything. So.
New rules, P. New rules on the
Doesn't have to
kickoff.
be
You're
perfect.
in. How we feeling, P?
It's pretty tight.
Yeah? She's doing all right? Too tight?
She's doing
She
good.
cut off circulation.
She's going to run out of room. I'm a size
lose toe?
13, Matt. There's no. She's run out of room.
What do we think?
It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
There we go. First aid badge. First aid badge.
She wouldn't have broken my foot.
Round of applause.
Thank you, my
Round
love.
of applause.
Great job.
All right. Now this one I need 2 dudes. Because you're going, and 2 dudes that are comfortable disrobing.
And they're going to come up here and they're going to have a greasy wrestling match for
Shirts only. You've already participated, sir. We're going to do the hanging laundry merit badge.
Oh, I thought it was like Django. They were going to wrestle.
You got 15 seconds to fold your shirt, and we're going to determine which one of you has a better fold of your shirt for the folding laundry badge.
Oh, I like that. That's, you know what, Matt? Did you and did Carrie come up with that? Or you?
Can we get 2 competitors? All right, come on, sir. We've got one. Do we have anybody else that wants to disrobe?
His jersey.
No, it's got to be even Steven. Got to be T-shirts. Got to be T-shirts
that's
to
a
fold.
tank,
That's all right.
though.
You can use the tank. Do we have a T-shirt? Anybody else want to participate? I need one more participant for the folding laundry badge. Where? Come on. All right. Oh, no, there we go. We got one. Here we go. Come on up, sir. Round of applause.
But
Round
he
of applause.
already participated.
No. Behind
the guy
him.
behind him.
We got him behind him.
I'm sorry.
All right, with the Otani shirt. That only cost him $70.
That is a $63 T-shirt.
That was a gift. It was a gift.
Hey, well, you're well loved. All right. Where are we going to do it, Matt?
Right in front of you. Right here on the deck. All right, guys. Shirts off. We're going to and it's not a race. So we got 20 seconds.
It's not a race, but, be like John Wooden.
Exactly. Be like our last contestant.
Be quick, but don't hurry.
Exactly. So here we go. Petros, you're the judge.
Am I?
Yes. You determine which one of these guys had a better fold. I'm going to your max time is 20 seconds, so you don't have forever, but it's not like a super fast deal. So here we go. 20 seconds is max time, so be efficient.
And both these gentlemen look absolutely great.
Absolutely.
Do they not?
Fantastic.
Any woman here would be lucky to have a man like this
Ain't that the truth?
laboring over her tonight.
Here we go.
Thank you.
For the folding laundry badge in 20 seconds, let's see a nice crisp fold, gentlemen, and go.
All right. I can see that they both have a different style. One's using the chin to the neck
Right.
thing. and the other one like did the flipping motion.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, here we go. P, which one you like?
Right here in the blue.
You like the blue? You
I'm
like
sorry.
the compact? It's all right, sir.
That other one's too big and flappy.
Here you go. I'm going to give you a mountaineering badge for the effort.
Yeah, you
sir,
get the mountaineering
Yes,
badge.
you, sir, get the folding laundry badge. Round of applause for our contestants.
And just like Bobby Miller's chess piece with the lion and the tiger, that guy has the Lakers and the Dodgers on his chest.
That's right.
Going after each other constantly.
All right, we still have more badges, but we got to put a pin in it because Martin Jarmond is going to join us. Unfortunately, I was not able to. Who can burn down the brush around the reservoir challenge?
We're going to have
an
umbrella lighting challenge and a pube pulling challenge.
Exactly right.
Stay with us.
Thank you, everybody.
Well done. Of up to $100. That's KLAC on Prize Picks for a deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy. Back at everybody, it's me, Petros, here with my Toyota Tacoma. And so proud that your Southern California Toyota dealers are part of the Petros and Money 11th annual summer tour. And a huge part with the 11K Toyota Cash giveaway. If you want $11,000, sign up here, right by my truck, which is quite agile.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend him to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMART. Hey, Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeartRadio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeartRadio.
The home of the Dodgers.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
X, we would love to see you. Still got almost an hour to go before we go to Dodgers baseball. Tim Cates will be doing Dodgers on Deck from here. A huge thank you to everybody that turned out. Still got to give away that 50-inch Westinghouse HD TV, and still got to pick our finalist, one of 6 from our live tour stops to potentially win $11,000, P.
And that green tea in the back, Matt.
Oh, Ito and Oyocha, get yourself a nice green tea, refresh. It is Shohei Ohtani's favorite green tea and drink, and it is our favorite drink to keep you refreshed. They just loaded up the bin, so go get yourself one.
And joining us right now on your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity hotline, they're painting Big Ten on all the courts and fields. Well, they already did, probably. But today is the first day. It's a historic day, and it's football getting started as well. So to discuss the big move, one of the authors of it, UCLA Athletic Director, the forward-thinking Martin Jarmond, joining us once again on the Petros and Money Show on AM 570 LA Sports. What's cracking, Martin? How are you?
Fellas, it's good to be with you, man. It's a historic day.
Yeah, but it feels like we've had a few of those, right? You know, there was the end of the football season, the end of the basketball season, the end of the baseball season, and now that this season is beginning in earnest, it's kind of real. Is it like you thought it would be when the deal was made? Is it bigger? How do you feel about it at this point?
You know, I'm relieved. I mean, it's been 764 days that we've been planning for today. And I feel excited. We're ready. We've been planning. And to see 18 teams in the Big Ten and UCLA being in the Big Ten, it's awesome.
Martin, why is it, why I think a lot of people are wondering, what was the idea behind it? Why was this move made? And what does it mean for UCLA's athletic future to now be part, like you said, one of 18 teams in a conference that stretches from the Pacific to the Atlantic?
Yeah, you guys know this, but the winds of change are constantly blowing in college athletics, and it's going to continue to blow. And we looked at it, the landscape, with the transfer portal, with name, image, and likeness. 3 years ago when I had the first conversation with my boss, Chancellor Gene Block, in the fall of 2021, I just said we need to be open to thinking about a different conference if the opportunity arises. Because college athletics is going through consolidation. It's going to go through more change. You got to position your program to be successful in the new landscape. And so you look at the Big Ten Conference, the history, the tradition, the resources, the academic institutions, AAU institutions, just like UCLA. It made a lot of sense, and I'm glad and fortunate that it was able to work out this way.
It's interesting because it hasn't happened yet, right? Like we haven't seen, Rutgers in the Rose Bowl or these different things or Indiana, which was interesting out there at Big Ten Media Day. We haven't seen it yet, but what do you tell people, whether they're your athletes, your coaches, your donors, your alumni? What do you tell people that are trepidatious about it, Martin, people that push back on the move?
I tell them you can't romanticize, you got to modernize. I mean, this is a new day in college athletics. And if you're not forward-thinking, if you're not bold, if you're not trying to be a part of the best to compete at the highest level, you're going to get left behind. And I think you've seen some of that with other institutions.
Yeah.
So when you come to UCLA, you want to compete at the highest level. When you want to get a great degree from the number one public institution in the country, you can do it in athletics and academics at UCLA. So we want to be a part of that.
What are you most excited about? Just as we get ready to get the football season underway, we're in August. You're going to be playing a game in a month. Is there anything that just kind of, when you look at that schedule, when you think about fans that could be pouring into the Rose Bowl from some of these, Big Ten historic institutions, is there anything that, I know there's a lot, but just maybe something that comes to mind right away when we ask that question?
First thing that popped in my mind was more coverage and a national platform for our student athletes. Better game times. You mentioned the Indiana game. That's our first Big Ten game, home opener, September 14th. You guys know in September those games are hot. We don't even have the students in yet. And we've had plenty of games at 12 and 1 o'clock. Well, that Indiana game is going to be at 4:30.
Oh, yeah.
So, I've got kids. You can do the whole soccer games or this or that, whatever, in the morning. And then you can come enjoy some football late afternoon, and it's going to be perfect weather. So I'm excited for the national platform the Big Ten has NBC, Fox, CBS, all carrying our games now. So we're going to have more coverage, more national windows, so everybody can understand how great UCLA is and see the Bruins live.
We have an event out in Thousand Oaks a week from today, I believe. Spoiler alert. And Deshaun Foster, another spoiler, is going to come out and visit us, your brand new head coach. How has Deshaun responded with the team now that camp has started? And what kind of head coach do you think he's going to be? Certainly got a lot of people here in Southern California rooting for him that watched him play football and grow as a coach over the years.
Absolutely. I'm excited about Deshaun. He's very deserving of this opportunity. This is a dream job for him. His work ethic, he's put in the time and the work. He's won at every level. And his leadership, the way that he commands a room, the way you see the young men respond to him and the staff, I'm excited about it. It's cool to see him be a Bruin and embrace this role and also grow through it. Progress is never linear. You have ups and you have downs. It's how you respond, how you get back up. And he just has a tenacity and a resilience to him and a grit, a toughness that I really love. And I'm excited. I was out at practice the first day, and, guys are just flying around. And there's just a different energy and enthusiasm around our football program. And a lot of that credit is to Coach Foster and the team.
Martin, certainly everybody excited about football season. Mick Cronin is one of our absolute favorites when it comes to UCLA basketball and what he's been able to do to restore that program to greatness and feeling like they got a shot at it every single year. But just kind of curious about the other sports, because I think a lot of people wondered, it's one thing for football, who plays one game a week, but how much more do you and the other folks out here at USC and Oregon and Washington have to do logistically when it comes to the Olympic sports, to baseball, to water polo, to things like that, to try to get this schedule right and make sure these student athletes, don't have too much of an issue traveling, like we said, from coast to coast?
That was one of the 3 priorities that we had when we made this move. And the fortunate thing is we made it 2 years ago, so we were able to push behind the scenes and work with the Big Ten to make the logistics piece of this as less intrusive to our student athletes as possible. And I can say this first year, I'm pleasantly surprised at how it turned out. We had told the regents that we were anticipating, for example, 3 to 4 road trips with men's and women's soccer. We're actually going to have only 2 road trips. One of them with women's soccer, one of them not in the Pacific time zone. That's when they play Northwestern and Illinois. So, and they're going to only miss 1 day extra of class time than what they would have had in a Pac-12 travel schedule. So they're having 2 road trips, one to the East Coast, Midwest, and then the other one now is Oregon and Washington. So I've been pleasantly surprised. It's not going to be to the level that people think. The travel piece will be incidental, not seismic. And so I'm happy about that.
Incidental, not seismic. Don't romanticize. Modernize. Martin Jarmond, Big Ten athletic director. But, Martin, don't let the Big Ten act like, the Big Ten is now in the Rose Bowl, like we didn't play real games in the Rose Bowl before they showed up. I mean, you know what I'm saying, Martin? Don't let them act all hard like that. You know what I mean?
No, man, we're going to bring it. Listen, we've won 88 conference championships in the last 20 years among 17 different programs. We have a rich tradition with our football program, and the Big Ten is going to learn quickly how we do at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from these fools. Anyway, you got it. I'm done with the great AD Martin Jarmond. Matt, anything for
where are you most excited to go over the next few years, Coach? There's some look, the Rose Bowl is historic, and I'm sure it is number one now on every Big Ten, whatever institution is their alma mater or they cheer for, to make sure they plan a trip. Is there anything? Is it Kinnick? Is it Camp Randall? Of all those out there, is it College Park? Like, where would it be? Well, university. What is Penn State? That is
a state university. Happy Valley.
Happy Valley. There we go. Is there what is it that might stand out to you? The Horseshoe, the Big House, all of those that you really can't wait to check out.
There's 3 of them, and I've been in the Big Ten. I was at Michigan State and Ohio State. I was in the Big Ten for 15 years, so I've been to every stadium. But I'm excited for 3 of them that come to mind right when you said that I've been a part of. One, we're going this year at Penn State. To be there and a whiteout, I just want our kids to experience that. It's incredible. They've got a great atmosphere. Iowa, they're coming to our place this year on a Friday night, but going to Kinnick Stadium for a night game, that's pretty special. And then I'd say probably the Big House. I don't know. I think there's going to be a few years in the schedule.
Martin.
But that's going to be fun.
With your Ohio State roots, the Big House? Jeez. We love you, Martin. Hey,
Thank you, Martin.
Congratulations on all your hard work and your foresight. With the foresight that you guys had, I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility that UCLA could have gotten left behind if they did not have somebody who was pushing and thinking forward in this time. So thank you, Martin, and have a great time.
All right, thanks. We're excited, and we can't wait for football to start. September 14th, Indiana.
Yeah.
Big Ten game. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Hoosiers talking all that mess.
You Hoosiers.
This isn't Hickory coming to play South Bend, fool. You're going to get Garbers right to the neck.
Thank you, Martin. There he goes. Athletic Director Martin Jarmond, official today. I retweeted the commercial. I thought it was pretty cool, man, that Big Ten commercial.
What bothered me was,
the ACC claiming Ledecky.
That bothered me. And then USC tweeted out a picture of the Big Ten thing on the Coliseum, like the L.A. Coliseum. And to be frank, I mean, we're not talking about UCLA football. We're talking about USC football. Heisman winner 2 years ago. And it says a venue, built for the Big Ten. And it's like, no. It was built in 1932, and it was built as a memorial for World War I, and it's been a West Coast football.
Who put that up?
Cathedral. USC.
What are they thinking?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's it bothered me. It says the LA Coliseum was made for the big, and they do the BIG stage.
The B number 1G.
The big stage. The LA Coliseum was made for the big stage. Thoughtless post.
I mean, JFK accepted the Democratic nomination in the Coliseum.
The Pope spoke there.
Jeez.
2 Olympics.
What are we doing?
I mean, say something like, hey, we're excited, can't wait for Big Ten action in the Coliseum. Insulting. The Coliseum was made for the Big Ten stage. No, it wasn't. The first Super Bowl was at the Coliseum, you arrogant bastards.
Right. And your dad was there.
You ever have a Super Bowl at the Big House with all those fat Chardonnay drinking snobs from Michigan? Or those troglodyte animals at Ohio State, beer-swilling dogs?
I just got a really good sip of beer on that one.
A bunch of creepy virgin engineers at Illinois. They ever have a Super Bowl there in Champaign-Urbana? Shut up. Built for the Big Ten. F you.
Oh, look at that. Round of applause.
The LA Coliseum was made for the big stage. Yeah, okay. Jesus.
2 more segments to go. Is this food for us?
No.
Oh, I was like, hey, all right, loaded fries, some wings.
Jeez,
I was like, is it time? Is Adam?
You're really feeling it.
Is our guy coming up here to talk about all the seltzers they got going, kiwi watermelon or whatever the latest flavor is?
I can continue to talk about Big Ten venues that have never hosted the Super Bowl, or
don't you dare disparage Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Don't you dare. In the shadows of those cornfields and windmills and turbines.
I'm not going to disparage Kinnick with the Children's Hospital.
No, you can't do that.
That's like T.J. Simers. You know he's an a-hole, but he's got the hospital hat on, and you don't know what to say.
He's dead.
I know, he is dead. People die.
Listen, he's dead. The guy's dead.
It's part of it.
What do you want me to do?
That's why we have hospitals.
That's right. Try to keep him alive a little bit longer, but he's dead.
And you know what? The Coliseum Twitter people are dead to me after that.
Was it USC or the Coliseum
No, it's
Twitter?
USC Trojans. It's
not
at
okay.
USC Athletics.
That's not cool.
Between that and threatening the Notre Dame rivalry,
oh, that's a big one.
We've lost our souls. Yeah. Cowherd's from the West Coast like I'm from Anaheim.
Pushing one of these buttons right now.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
It's funny.
Unbelievable.
This venue was made for the Big Ten.
It's a freaking Coliseum.
No, it wasn't. Specifically was made for the Olympic Games. You losers. You freaking fly-by-night star effing prisoners of the moment.
Hey, row the boat, man. Row the boat into the Coliseum. It was made for you, Minnesota.
That's a brand new stadium. No one's ever played there.
Made for you, Minnesota.
We'll be right back with more parlor games, and we'll finish up the show at 5:20.
I'm here with my Tacoma, thinking about that Toyota 11K cash giveaway at the end of the Petros and Money Summer Tour for 2024. You know, you hit this QR code right here, and you can get the details.
Own the road like never before. The new Toyota Tacoma is here. With its awesome power, legendary capabilities, and aggressive new look. Now, drive into summer with an incredible $389 a month lease on the new 4x4 Tacoma. Just $389 a month. The truck you've been waiting for is at your Toyota dealer now. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Dodgers baseball is on the air and on your phone. Stream all the games on the iHeartRadio app and get all our exclusive Dodger podcasts as well. Just listen to AM 570 LA Sports every game, all season long.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a Meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
You can listen to live NBC coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Download the free iHeart app. Prize Picks, the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code KLAC for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's KLAC on Prize Picks for a deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Twitter for the young.
I think we should announce all of our tour stops 4 days out.
Well, we can definitely announce our next one right now if you'd like.
Okay, we're next week.
1 week from today.
At 3 o'clock. Tell me it's only at 3 o'clock.
It's a 3 to 6.
Tarantula Hill, Thousand Oaks. 8:05, we're coming. Very low chance that they cancel us like the place in Covina did. Which
That's a damn shame.
For shame.
That's what that was.
But we're going to be at Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks, we're excited to get back to
Don
the 805.
McClain, Deshaun Foster, 805 Love. A lot more white people, however you feel about that. But that is what it is. Also, I want a big thank you to the Clipper karaoke guy. And I complimented his sunglasses. Like, you guys don't have to buy us stuff. In fact, it's,
We'd rather you not.
I mean.
But thank you.
Life's hard enough. You don't have to buy the AM radio guy stuff. But it is very nice that people do. And I complimented his sunglasses because I thought that they were killer and boss and bitchin'. And he bought me a pair of the same sunglasses, a brand I've never heard of, Dewberry.
Oh, Dewberry.
Not to be confused with Dingleberry. But there it is.
Oh, look at that. Now he's putting his on.
Thank you.
He's got
his.
matching.
That's our karaoke Clipper. Mike?
Is it Mike?
Mark. Yeah,
Clipper
if
Mark.
I was a rich man. And I want to give a shout out to.
I need to do it again. I don't like what they did to me there. I need to do it again.
You'll have a chance to redeem yourself, maybe in Thousand Oaks
That's
next
right.
week. A big thank you to Gabriel, who won the Binocular Award. Gabriel just recently got engaged. They got married in Laughlin.
Beautiful.
Gabriel and Kelly engaged at Dodger Stadium while I Love LA was playing.
God bless you.
Not swept by the A's that night.
That was not you? No, that was not you.
No, not them. No. It's a different guy.
That
guy.
the T-shirt folding
there
guy.
He is,
there
yeah.
we go.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the binoculars.
Congratulations, Gabriel.
He
Beautiful
won
couple.
the laundry award.
He won the laundry award. He folded that thing up nice and compact and clean.
Yeah, Gabriel and Kelly. Congratulations to them. And is that everybody that we've shown love? Ryan, who brought his family here, I met when I was coming in. A lot of great listeners came and braved the heat.
It's been hot. It's been hot.
Oh, the Cowboys fan lady.
Still together.
Apparently.
Still together. She was not happy that her husband raised his hand, or boyfriend. Boyfriend, husband, what is it? Exactly.
Common law.
Yes.
I threw a T-shirt at another event that hit her in the face, and the husband laughed.
That's true.
And he was like, ha, 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 ha. And apparently that's also been a point of contention.
Yeah, we do not do well for this couple.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Coming to see us is not great.
That happened to another couple. We had an intern, a guy that loved the show so much that he had his girlfriend be an intern, and she got so popular that she left him.
Well, she
started hooking up with everybody.
With the other intern.
Yeah.
She hooked up with Tight Pants Sean, our male intern. Poor Christian.
Yeah.
Still reeling. We haven't seen him since.
I still feel bad about
that. Yeah, Vietnamese egg rolls were his demise.
That was a different time.
It was.
So thank you, really, everybody that came out.
What do we got?
Oh, wait.
Four. We still have 6 badges
I
to give
forgot,
away.
Matt. Ken Finnegan.
Oh, this is a great book.
Yeah, this guy, he donated, he dedicated this book to his brother.
There's Ken. Round of applause for Ken.
He lost his brother, but he gave me this cool book that is about torn down ballparks. And it says, remembering torn down ballparks over a cold beer. And if there's ever been a sports talk radio show that feels like a torn down ballpark,
it's the Petros and Money Show.
It's us. There's no doubt about that. So thank you again.
Thank you, Ken.
Thanks to everybody who comes out and all the nice people who do stuff. You don't have to. We will return with one final segment, Matt, which is a bridge too far.
It is.
When it comes to these events.
But it's going to be interactive.
Oh, are you going to do a thing?
Well, I've got to give away this tent merit badge, so if I can get 3 dudes that can pitch a tent on command. All right? Who can pitch the biggest tent? Give it away.
We can't. Listen.
Hey, if they can do it in the Olympics, we can do it here.
We're not having a boner contest.
We can have a boner contest.
Not with all the beer being consumed. What else we got?
We got to do not tying. Not tying contest.
Oh, yeah.
We got that.
Well, he already won one.
Do we trust our listeners to hoist somebody on their shoulders for the climbing contest?
No.
Can we do a couples lift? Who can lift them up on a shoulder the fastest? Yes, here we go.
So
I
far,
like it.
We've avoided lawsuits.
We have.
We're not going to have a chicken fight. We're going to do the fun fact.
Okay, how about this one?
We might do the dead and alive.
See, times have changed. We can't do the Kelly Leak, who can flick the cigarette butt the farthest contest for the flame. But what we can do is...
Matt texted me this morning and asked me, in all honesty, if I had a Zippo.
I was going to do the
like
pinch
I'm freaking
and the snap to light.
Johnny Dangerously over here.
Right?
Yeah, let me just pull my Zippo out. I keep it with my comb in the back pocket of my Levi's 501.
So because people don't smoke cigarettes anymore, how about we need two vapors who can vape the biggest dragon cloud? Who can vape the biggest dragon cloud?
I'll do it.
Not yet, sir.
Oh, the Laughlin guy.
Not yet, sir.
The guy that got married in Laughlin.
But
what a shock.
We'll need two vapors. We got a lot coming up for our merit badge competition as we bid you farewell before Tim Cates takes over.
I like the biggest vape House of the Dragon.
Right? Vape Dragon Cloud. That's what we got going. So hop online, youtube.com, facebook.com, x.com.
I vape so hard.
Vape so hard you earned a merit badge. Next.
It's poppin', everybody. It's me, Petros, and this is our Toyota, Southern California Toyota dealer Instagram Live. We're live at Brewery X in Anaheim. It's a hot August afternoon, and we're having a great time. Angels are playing the Mets in Anaheim, and the Dodgers are playing Oakland, in Oakland, versus the A's. Oakland, California, city of dope, could not be saved by John the Pope. Anyway, we're out here representing Toyota. You got my Toyota over there, right behind Bo Jackson here and his crew, who's a winner. And we hope that you are having a great time streaming it live or just enjoying your Southern California life. But you should know that your Southern California Toyota dealer. Am I still wearing the Russian hat? Wow. That was an inside joke for the camping thing. Don't you worry about that. Just know this. Get to your SoCal Toyota dealer and ask them about the brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Reimagined from the ground up with the 14-inch touchscreen. You can go over to mine and see I got my yoga mat in the back. Well, what is it? What is it? I saw you pointing at something.
Oh, yeah. That's right here, right? Anthony Valenzuela. He wants to meet you real quick.
Oh, this guy?
This guy.
Hello, sir.
Big fan, bro.
brother.
What's your name?
Tony.
Hi, Tony. I'm Petros.
No, dude, you are a god.
No, I am not.
No, you are a god.
No, this is so sad.
Every day on my you are a god.
You're very nice to say.
No,
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
You guys.
I am very much flesh and blood. But I'm here representing Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealer. Yeah, because of Otani. I used to work for another car company, but when Otani showed up, I switched to Japan.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
You know what? I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother.
God bless you.
I love you guys.
I love you. Woo! And we love you as well. Thank you for listening, everybody, and thank you for being part of Great Sports Talk.
Thank you, brother. Oh,
We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What is about to happen in Los Angeles this week is like nothing boxing has ever seen before. A card you will never forget, headlined by the pound-for-pound #1 Terence Crawford against the world champion Israel the Dream Madrimov. Tune in live on DAZN around the world. It's Riyadh season in Los Angeles. Don't miss it.
Me, everything. Y'all feel me? Yes, think.
Petros and Money, AM 570, LA Sports Live, everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Final segment of our fourth stop on the 2024 PMS Summer Tour at Brewery X. 3191 La Palma in Anaheim. A beautiful event. A huge thank you.
I feel like we're over the hump. It was hot, you know.
It was.
There were some dog days.
Oh, look at that, comrade. Bro.
We pushed through it. Yeah.
Yes, comrade. It does not fit.
No, but there's a fellow commie over
Exactly
there.
right.
Yeah, everybody's showing their true red colors. Deep red.
Better dead than red. Big thank you to Brewery X for helping us out and getting us out of a pinch. The campsite shut down. They booted us out.
And we're never going back there.
Never going back there. Thank you, Brewery X, for all of your help today.
Never, ever. Don't you even think it.
Hosting this incredible party to all the people that showed up. We have got one final segment before we get you to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth at 6:40. Dodgers on deck at 5:30. It's Dodgers Ace tonight, the beginning of a 3-game series. Earlier, P, we announced our next stop, which is just a week away from today.
Yeah, just a week away, but we do expect you all to get on your horse and get up to the 805.
I'm a horse.
We would appreciate it if you come to Tarantula Hill 3 to 6 a week from today, this coming Friday. And we also would like to thank everybody involved with the show, like we already did, our promotion staff, Bert, Ronnie, and Dave Weiss, and Social Matt. Who's staying around for Tim Cates? I mean,
Kim Taints.
The Kim Taints After Hours Speakeasy Dodger pregame show is truly one of the cooler underground things in Los Angeles. The Tim Cates After Hours Speakeasy post-tour stop Dodger pregame show.
No doubt in my mind.
And now it's time for the final hour fun fact.
In effect, it's the hour 3.
Fun facts. Fun facts. Five of our former presidents were Boy Scouts.
Okay.
John F. Kennedy was the first Boy Scout to become president. Gerald Ford was the only Eagle Scout to ever be president. Yes, Gail McKim, Gerald Ford, your favorite, like my old man. My old man's favorite president, Gerald Ford.
He was
all
the
people.
Michigan Center.
Exactly right. Fell down the steps all the time. Figure that one out, Ralph Smith. He was a good guy.
That doesn't happen now.
And he was put into a tough spot.
Doesn't happen now.
Also, George W. Bush was a Boy Scout. Bill Clinton was a Boy Scout. Barack Obama was a Boy Scout and still alive, despite what Twitter may tell you. Jimmy Carter, honorable mention, was a Scoutmaster, which I think we could all see as well. So those... What?
Nothing.
I mean, Jimmy Carter's like the nicest guy
absolutely,
ever.
I didn't say anything. It's just, the implications in 2024
but it's
are
Jimmy
different.
Carter.
Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
I mean, I didn't say he was the Marquis de Sade. I just said, when you say somebody was a Scoutmaster now, you say, well, what did they drive, a van? Besides, you were the one that called out my little house on the back of my truck earlier.
I did. That's a
All
fair
right.
point.
Matt wants to continue his badge giving.
Vape Wars.
We have...
Let's go Vape Wars. We need vapors.
We
Who
have
are our vapors?
Not long to go in great sports talk.
Let's go vapors. Get up here.
But Matt is bathing in the contrived success of his...
well, we have... I don't want to take
you've
him
already
home,
won, dude.
But we need vapors.
But he's got a vape.
He's got a vape. If you have a vape, come up. If you've got a vape, come up.
All right.
Who are our vapors? Get up here with your vapes. Well, then I don't care. I need a vape with you. That's congratulations. You've got you vape, but you don't have it with you. Anybody else have a vape? Right now we have 2 participants. Do we have a third vapor? Any other vapes? Any other vapes?
I don't care what kind of vape it is.
All right, here we go. We got 2.
I don't know the difference. I just vape when I vape.
We got 2 players. We got 2 players.
We got 2 vapors.
Let's spread out.
Now get up in the front so
get up in the front here. Get up in the front and face the camera.
Oh, there's another vape guy.
Oh, we got a third. Where's our third vape?
Third vape.
Third vape. Get in here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Get in here.
We don't care if you already won.
Yeah, don't care. We just need vapes. Here we go.
This is hey, George, I want a vape.
Let's go. Let's get a vape. Let's get a vape.
I don't care.
Let's get a vape.
What does it matter to me? I smoked cigarettes since I was 14.
He's got a vape. We got 4. We got 4 vapes.
You guys can't out-vape me.
All right, here we go.
They call me Smog.
Here we go.
They call me Smog from the Hobbit. That's how hard I vape.
Because nobody smokes cigarettes anymore. We want the biggest vape cloud.
Do we got a vape chick? Yeah.
Vape chick. Yeah, vape chick.
People are like, oh, chick stoners are so cute, and then they're like, oh.
Now, should we do it should we do it all at the same time, or should we do it one by one?
One by one vape
One
cloud.
by one. All right, let's go. One by one.
We got the time, Matt.
We got the time. One by one. Let's start with Otani.
This will be our last badge of the day.
We'll go from where we're facing left to right.
None of us know how to tie knots.
Last badge of the day. Vape cloud. Let's start with Otani. Vape cloud number 1. Biggest vape cloud gets the badge. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
All right, he's sucking it.
Oh, he's still sucking that D.
He's sucking the robot D.
Still sucking that D. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, the robot's.
Oh, look at him.
The robot's really giving it to him.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Vape so hard. Pretty good vape.
Cloud number 1. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Vape number 2.
This is the guy that's recently married in Laughlin.
My money's on him.
He's got a real flute-looking vape.
He does.
He's got a real Pied Piper.
Here we go. Vape number 2. Is it bigger or smaller than vape number 1? Still sucking. Oh, he's still sucking.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's still sucking. Here we go.
Oh, look at that vape.
Oh, what do we think? No, all right,
kind of a weak stream.
Vape number 1.
Kind of a weak stream.
All right, vape number 1 still holds. Vape number 1 still holds.
There wasn't enough white smoke. I don't know who the Pope is.
Here we go. Vape number 3, Charger fan, Bison on the shirt. Here we go.
This guy looks like a real skinny ripper.
I bet he could. You know what? I think he's got it in him. Here. Oh! What do we think? What do we think?
I think he beat out Laughlin.
I thought he.
But I don't know if he's.
I think number 1's still biggest. All right. Shohei Ohtani's still the biggest. All right, Ohtani's still the biggest. Here we go.
It's hard to gauge. How much smoke came out of that guy's mouth? Jeez.
All right, here we go. The borrowed vape.
Oh, this guy looks like super lifeguard.
Borrowed vape. Let's see what we got. So far, the East is the best.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, he's really cricking his neck.
He's got his eyes closed.
He's really cricking that neck.
When the dream came, I held my breath with my eyes closed.
Oh, that's pretty good. No. Everybody says no. What do we think? No. All right, no.
Shohei Ohtani. Look, it just shows the guy that spent $67 on a T-shirt. Yeah, somebody spent it. Somebody spent that money, Mr. Cartoon.
Es un regalo. All right, here we go. You're up, lady. Here we go. Female vape. Oh, here we go.
Hey, I'm happy. Hey, if I'm that robot, I'm a lot happier than I was.
Oh.
What? With the first three?
She just flipped you off. She's like, come on.
She spoofed it. Lot of mercy. Oh, my God.
Oh, here, take an iced tea as well. Oh, give it all to her. Oh, my God. That was incredible.
A reminder, no vaping at Brewery X.
Is that right? Only outside. All right. Competition's okay, though, right? Moving forward, no vaping. Outside only.
It's not like we're coming back here a third time, Matt. Don't worry.
Exactly. Thank you to all our participants. Round of applause for the Vapors. And thank you, Brenda, for tolerating our shenanigans. We appreciate you.
That woman vaped so hard.
So hard. And she spoofed it.
She spoofed it, and she out-vaped everybody.
Everybody. And it wasn't even close.
And she looked like Susie Sue from Susie and the Bench.
It wasn't even close.
Like, where do these listeners come from?
God love her.
God bless it.
Should we do the pitch of 10? Hey, whatever. I still got some badges.
Matt, we will come to a close at the ending of the show for your dead guy birthday of the day with a torch singer. Helen Morgan would have been 124 years old today, born Helen Riggins in Danville, Illinois. Her real dad was a farmer, but her mother divorced, remarried, and gave her the name Morgan. Do we have any of that torch singing available?
That'd be great.
Because I did send you an email.
That would be great.
All right, no email? Fine. Much like my email, Helen did not make it through 8th grade. She did extra movie work and speakeasy singing, much like the Tim Cates post-game speakeasy show. I
love that show.
Those Ziegfeld Follies, Matt, is what got her going.
Oh, yeah.
Through Florence Ziegfeld, she became a very popular torch singer. And while working for Florence, she studied at the Metropolitan Opera, which is a big deal, especially if you watch that show, The Gilded Age.
I love that show.
And she was on the OG cast of Showboat. Now, you people all look at me like I'm an idiot.
Showboat.
Showboat was the very first musical of all time. The very first modern musical was Showboat. All the musicals before Showboat were like an opera or operatic style. Showboat, which opened up with Paul Robeson, a very famous communist, just like me, singing.
No longer. Now it is she.
Yeah.
You were a communist.
Singing Old Man River. That is Showboat. Showboat was one of the most successful musicals of all time and the first musical of all time. And she was on the original cast of Showboat with Paul Robeson. And she was really a star for that. She did that for 11 years. She fronted a club in New York called Chez Morgan and was even arrested a few times for violating liquor laws.
I could see that.
No vaping.
It was a different time.
At Brewery X.
No, outside only. Outside only.
She was also in the Showboat movie as well and some other musicals, CBS Radio. She was a drunk.
Well, this is a drunk show.
Much like one of us, she collapsed on stage and died.
It's probably how it's going to end for us.
In 1941 in Chicago. I did send an email. I want you to know that.
A day that lives in infamy.
Helen Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Helen Morgan, last night.
You're a live guy. This is wild.
That's what I get for working ahead.
I had the cassette. I loved the Laws. Happy 62nd to Lee Anthony Mavers, guitarist, singer, frontman, songwriter of the Laws. Born in Liverpool, his brother Gary. The Laws.
The Laws.
Famous television actor in the UK. His brother Neil was the drummer in The Laws. Once you hear the song, you'll recognize who the Laws are. They were around.
Did you send an email?
I did, for a little under a year before Mavers joined. But his addition is what made the Laws.
Hey, look at
The
you.
Laws.
Look at you, you son of a bitch. You did it. You got it played.
For a few more seconds.
For a few more seconds? That's it? That's all I get? That's all I get? It's just name that tune?
Oh, man.
There She Goes is right. Well, that really took the wind out of the sails. I'm now stranded in the middle of the Pacific.
Yeah, you ever try to run a race and like right before the race ends, some guy comes and takes your legs?
That's all we get.
Tell me about the Laws.
Well, they were around for a little under the year when Mavers joined.
How did the song go?
Well, there she goes, there she goes again, waltzing through my brain, and I just can't complain.
Yeah, look at they love it over here.
Feeling that remains.
Yeah.
That's
Silence
the
that, Ronnie.
Laws.
You can't silence art.
They did not have much going until Morrissey mentioned the Laws and their song "Way Out" as being his favorite song in a Melody Maker interview. The Timeless Melody got named Single of the Week in Melody Maker, but you know what? I'm not into this.
What do you mean you're not into it?
Just took the limit out of my sails.
Come on, Matt. We got 4 more minutes to fill. What are we going to do?
So they get Morrissey
We're not going to do a
loves
knot
them.
tying contest.
Mavers freaks out. Timeless Melody's the Single of the Week in Melody Maker. And he had this obsession of every song being perfect. And so he could not release records. He freaked out. He's like, you can't put that out. You got to pull the plug.
Just for the record, my songs would have played because they were over 100 years old.
Exactly.
And there is no copyright in 100-year-old things, just like Steamboat Willie. Son of a bitch.
This is a terrible end to the show. Terrible.
This is like having the whole great scout camp and everybody makes out and everybody's all happy and right at the end a bear eats somebody.
That's exactly what it feels
Or
like.
the bus flies off a cliff and everybody dies at the end of camp.
People were so into the Laws in the UK that John Porter, the Smiths producer, wanted to produce their record, but he got frustrated because he couldn't get anything finished, so he quits. Stone Roses and XTC producer John Leckie signs on. He quits because he gets frustrated that they can't finish anything. And finally, Steve Lillywhite, the guy who produced all the early U2 records, signs on and says, we'll figure it out. And they still couldn't.
He was too white for me, that guy.
Finally, their label Go Disc says, hey, Lillywhite, just whatever you got, piece it together and put this thing out. We have sunk way too much money into this. So he did, and There She Goes becomes a big hit. Mavers freaks out and says, this song stinks. It's not how I wanted it to sound. I'm not doing anything. And he is saying, I'm not gonna tour. I'm not gonna promote the record.
Kind of like you weren't going to do the dead guy.
Exactly
or the alive
right.
guy.
Just like that. Just like that. Ultimately, he succumbed. He did Top of the Pops. He did a tour a little bit.
Everybody buckled.
But finally, after about a year, he's like, no, I can't do it. I hate the record. I don't like how it sounds. And he retreated to Liverpool, and that was that.
Boy.
Oasis and Paul Weller begged him to support with the Laws for their tours here in the U.S., so he did that for about a year. But really, that's it. NME put There She Goes 153 on their top 500. Rolling Stones, their album, number 13 on the greatest one-album wonders. Happy 62nd, Lee Mavers.
Another great artist ruined by an evil record company.
That's
guy.
right. I can relate.
Well, I think we should give a round of applause to our Scoutmaster, Matt Smith.
Oh, thank you.
I thought that he brought us on a real great camping excursion.
Rally round the fire.
Everybody had a great time. Rally round the fires, right?
With a bottle full of tea.
Tim Cates is coming up next with Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. The Dodgers are in Oakland. Here's hoping they don't get swept if you're a Dodger fan. But a big thank you to everybody involved, but mostly to Brewery X for accommodating us and handling this situation on short notice. We appreciate you, and we'll be back out next week.
1 week from today, we'll be in Thousand Oaks, Tarantula Hill. Come see us, win prizes, qualify to win the $11,000. A huge thank you to Brewery X and all of you people for coming out. Stick around for Tim Cates and Dodgers on Deck.